Good. I was about to say afternoon, but good evening, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. It's been 2 weeks since we've been on the YouTubes. We were back. Here we are back, and I already forgot what was the last thing we did. I don't know. We still seem to be in like kind of this meta world. What happened? I don't know. We shall find out, I guess. We still didn't get to the first twilight. That's a fact, though. That's a fact, though. Wait, did he finish what? Eh? His laughter. Oh, wait. Wasn't Beatrice pouting? She was pouting, wasn't she? I think she was pouting. I think she was pouting. Cookies? Is this Ushiromia cookies? Ooh, I had so much cake yesterday, and also today it was my sister's birthday. Oh boy, and on Saturday I will be at a wedding. Jesus Christ, someone help me. Oh, that cake. Oh, right. We went back in time. Right, we went back in time and we figured out that Beatrice is a homunculus, that she got trapped in this body. Wait, how does he know? That thing, right? What does he know? Did he watch Full Metal Alchemist? Boy. Oh, okay, so she actually started off as a baby. Oh? Yeah, yeah. That's fucked up, man. Oh that is fucked up, Chad. That is so fucked up. Oh, interesting. You think she called Kinzo daddy? You think she called him daddy? That would be something. Oh my god. That's interesting. Right, we think. Right, I remember. And Rosa was like, I killed Beatrice, so she probably killed this human, or more like homunculus. Beato was sitting in the garden shell, looking up at the sky, voiced that same question again. She asked who she was. The meaning of those words was finally starting to click. I couldn't understand why she was living here all locked up. Grandfather had seized Beatrice's soul, shut it up in a body of flesh, and then shut that up in a hidden mansion. However, since she had lived here since the time of her birth, she couldn't even understand who she was, or why she looked shut up in there. That is so fucked up, Kinzo. Wait. Who takes such a stupid story seriously? Why don't I change my interpretation? In other words, in other words again, can it be something like this? Grandfather met Beatrice. He then fell in love with her and courted her, but she didn't accept him. And then he flew into a rage and shut her up inside the Sin Mansion. Beatrice tried to escape, but no matter what she did, she couldn't succeed. So she finally chose her own death. And then, no. Maybe there was a girl who looked just like Beatrice. No, a baby. Yeah, of course, there was a baby and he knew exactly that she would look like Beatrice. Yes. Grandfather raised this child with care. Maybe he didn't view this child as his daughter. The soul was once again shut up in a cage of flesh. This was probably meant that he didn't view the kid as a child. It's a reincarnation. Maybe that's what it meant. Right! He still doesn't believe in magic. If you interpret it that way, even a story this weird might make a little sense. No. This might be some bullshit Beata cooked up to confuse me. As if I could accept any of this. In the first place, Kuvadorian, was it? There's no proof whatever that the hidden mansion actually existed. Can this be something she just fabricated on the spot?
六軒島の森の中にはクワドリアンという隠し屋敷が実在します。
Why does he have the red truth?
それが今話をしていた場
Why
所
does he
で
have
す。
the red truth, guys? Exactly, huh?
赤
Ronov used the red to say that Kuvadorian actually existed. Did that mean the same thing as the red Beato used?
これでも悪魔の端くれでございますの
It's
で、
fucked up, man.
お嬢様には内緒にしてくださいね。
Beatrice doesn't know he has the red truth too. He will fuck her over. Beato knew I would try to trip her up, had grown extremely cautious when using red. And then Ronov could also use the red. However, it was the red of a crafty man. I didn't know how far I could accept it. But anyway, I might be able to get some kind of hint out of it.
このクワドリアンの庭でくつろいでるベアトとさっきのじい様との会話は真実なのか？
はい、
Oi.
真実です。かつて実際にこの場所でお二人はこのような会話をなされました。
Wait. The question though is, he said they had a conversation like that in this place. But that doesn't mean that it was in that period of time, right? That we just saw?
助かるぜ。さらに赤で頼む。あいつホムンクルスから生まれたなんて言いやがったが、そんな非科学的な魔法的存在実在するのか？
Oh, you think he will?
その問いかけにはお答えできません。
That would be weird if he would use red here.
理由はステイルメイトになるからでございます。
ステイルメイ
Oh, come on, Battler. Are you stupid or wood? なんだそれよ。
チェスの用語で千日手のパーペチュアルと同様に
What the fuck is a perpetual check?
それ以上のゲーム進行が不可能になる宣言です。
Oh.
これは千日手とは正反対で指し手がなくなるある種の手詰まりの状態を指します。
Okay.
パーペチュアルに同じでチェスではこれを引き分けにしております。
I'm sitting here like...
ただしお嬢様とバトラ様のゲームでは引き分けがございません。ですのでステイルメイトになる質問には赤でお答えすることができないのです。
He's not an asshole. Well, kinda.
よくわからねえこと言って煙に巻いてるがつまりホムンクルスなんて魔法的存在が実在するって赤で言えないからごまかしてるだけなんだろ？
Battler, you stupid.
仮に私が赤で魔女は実在すると言ったらバトラ様はどういたしますか？
That's a bullshit. Yeah, exactly.
それを信じるか信じないかで俺たちは大喧嘩してるんじゃねえかよ。
Exactly.
それを言われちまったらゲームオーバーだ。
Also, we're like, wait, how many hours are we into this? Like 6 already? No, wait, this is part 4. So we're like 8 or 9, maybe 10 hours into this and still no first Twilight.
魔女は
They're
存在す
already
る
talking
と
about the game board.
赤で申し上げたならバトラ様には反論の余地がありません。しかしバトラ様はその理由が示されない以上それを受け入れないでしょう。
That is true. He would just
し
cry.
かし赤で語られる以上反論の余地もなく証拠も示されない。この場合敗北を認められないにもかかわらず反論の手がなく手詰まりとなってしまいます。
True, true, true.
チェックメイトされていないにもかかわらず次なる指し手が存在しない、 バトラ様が次の一手を打てない以上、お嬢様に手番が回ってくることはなく、
Why is he explaining this like so in
ゲーム
detail?
はそこで永遠に止まってしま
I mean, I understood like the
う。その
first
結果
time.
お嬢様があなたを屈服させることもできない。これが手詰まりの状態です。それを回避するため、このような形になるご質問には赤でお答えすること
He
がで
really
きないの
thinks
です。
Bettler's stupid, doesn't he?
早い話が身も蓋もない質問は禁止だと、そう言いたいわけだな。まあそりゃそうだよな。赤で魔女は実在するって言われちまったら俺は花からお手上げ
Yeah,
だぜ。
no, still, wait, this is episode 3, so we have still 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 6? Wait, huh? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 more episodes, including this one. Yes. Yes. Yes.
ご理解いただけて助かります。
And yes, I was using my fingers.
他の形の質問で
I
し
was
たら
counting on my
ご協力できる
fingers.
かと思いますよ。
奴がはぐらかした副賞要求には答えられるか。
え、
この島の人数だ。
Oh, yeah.
お嬢様が保留されている副賞要求にももちろん答えら
Bettler,
れま
that's
せんよ。
kind of sneaky, Bettler.
お嬢様の家具でございますので、出過ぎた真似はできかねます。
He front of made an exaggerated gesture trying to act like a loyal retainer. This guy's so shameless.
一瞬でも使えるやつと思ったのによ。
Wait, was there a bell or is this outside?
諦めて他の質問を探すか。そうだ、
Okay, so that.
大事なことを確認するのを忘れてた
え。
これはベアとの思い出話なんだろ。
Yes.
いつの話なんだ。
Oh, that's a good question. It kind of happened when Rosa was a child, right?
まさか現在ってことはないだろ。
Nah.
はい。
Oh,
こ
yeah.
こは1967年の世界。
Wait. So, wait, Rosa was 28? No, wait, 32? Wait, how old was Rosa? Wait. Ushiromiya. How old was she again? I think she's one of the few people where we know her age. Age. Was it around 35? Okay. What was she then? 12? I just said
19年前の世
12.
界でございます。
What did 35? 26? What? 16? She was 16.
うん。
Let's try rearranging the story again. I wonder if it couldn't be something like this. Grandfather fell in unrequited love with a person called Beatrice. And then he confined her in this hidden mansion and continued to court her. She was stubborn and didn't give in. Eventually, she grew pessimistic about being able to escape from here. And probably committed suicide. And then, her soul was put in a homunculus and... No. If I accept that, it's the same as accepting the witch. I can interpret that part like this. She probably had a posthumous daughter. Father must have believed that her soul had been placed in a new physical body. Might have thought that the child was the reincarnation of Beatrice. And that means at least 19 years ago, Beato existed on this island as the 19th person.
混乱してきたぜ。
Bettler's confusing
いずれに
me.
せよ、憶測の域を出ない。
Okay.
確実に赤で言えることは、1967年の六軒島の隠し屋敷に、人間としてのベアトリーチェが存在した。
Okay.
それだけだ。
その通りでございます。
Okay.
1967年の六軒島の隠し屋敷に
Okay.
人間としてのベアトリーチェ様が存在した。
Okay. And then she died.
ああ、サンキュー。助かるぜ。
Does it?
おめでとうございます。
おめでとう、おめ
これ
でとう。
でバトラ様の19人目の駒は、その存在がはっきりしました。
Yeah, well, but that was 19 years ago. Is that piece still alive? Because Rosa said
バ
no.
トラ様が熱望された18人以外に罪をなすりつけられる19人目の人間。いかなる罪をもなすりつけることのできる生贄の羊。それがお嬢様とは実に愉快。
This mother trucker. Ronov laughed indiscreetly. Somehow I didn't like how he put that, so I didn't feel like laughing along with him.
そうだ。ローザおばさんは言った。
Mm-hmm.
ベアトリーチェは死んだ。
She says she killed her.
私が殺した
Mm-hmm.
どういう意味なんだ
Oh no.
それは私の口から語るよりも、
Oh, okay.
実
So
際
we're
に
gonna jump onto
見物をご覧
the
になった方
game
が
board.
早いでしょう。
Okay.
少々時計を進めましょう。
Okay, TikTok. Ronov pulled a stylish pocket watch from his pocket and touched the watch stem. As soon as he did, I saw gold butterflies gather behind his back and take the form of a person. Was it Beato? I quickly realized that it was someone else. Ah, Satan? Is that... Oh my god, who's that? Satan? It was her, the oldest sister of the 7 stakes, who loved tormenting me more than her 3 meals a day. I don't consider myself lucky to see that sexy-ass peddler. I won't be able to keep up with the torture game.
ロノウェ様、
Ah, Lucifer.
まだこちらにおられましたか。ベアトリーチェ様が至急お呼びです。
Oh? Moshimosh.
はって、至急のどのようなご用やら。
Oh.
少々バトラ様とのおしゃべりが過ぎたようですね。それではバトラ様、私めはこれで失礼させていただきます。どうか引き続きお嬢様とのゲームをお楽しみください。
へいへい。せいぜい楽しむぜ。あんたはベアトより話が弾むからな。赤も気前よく使ってくれるしよ。
I think he's fucking you over, Beto.
ぜひまたおしゃべりに来いよな。
バトラ様、私めもこう見えてもお嬢様の影。
Exactly. He's fucking you
お
over.
嬢様が望まぬことはできませんよ。私が語った赤は本来ならお嬢様が自らの口で語るべきもの。
She's pouting.
へそを曲げてしまわれたお嬢様に代わって赤き真実を披露したに
She's sulking. She's pouting.
やっぱ俺へそを曲げてたよな。
God damn it, Bettler. Oh my god, guys. Seeing me and Ronov incomprehensibly hitting it off that steak nature and Sorry, no. Joke tried curiously.
ロノウェ様、ベアトリーチェ様をお待たせしております。お急ぎを。
ええ、直ちに参ります。それではバトラ様、後ほど。ようやく仲良くなれてきましたね。やはり良い友人になれる気がします。
ベアとの陰口仲間ってことならな。
ロノウェ様。
はいはい。
Oi, oi.
それでは失礼いた
She
しま
doesn't
す。
mean it, does he? Bye. Maybe she didn't like seeing him act so friendly with me, or maybe she really had been told to hurry. When the steak Nichan let out a thunderous cry, run of love previously and disappeared as if running away. He's like, ah, can't catch me, bye. Okay, let's head over. Never mind.
煉獄の七杭が長女のこの私がこの程度の用事で呼びつけられるなんて。
Whoa, she's got an
ベア
attitude.
トリーチェ様もこの程度なら他の暇そうな妹たちに言いつければいいのに。
何をカリカリしてんだよ姉ちゃん。
Oh, god
腹
damn
減ってんならクッキーでも食えよ。最後の一枚をくれてやるぜ。
Oh. Oh, he's nice to her.
ふーん、
Hmm?
気が利くじゃない。
Uh-oh.
なら一ついただこうかしら。
I casually pushed the snack plate with the last remaining cookie over to her.
ありがとう。
Oh no. Ah! Did he cut off his hand? Did she cut off his hand? As though coming as a period at the end of the sentence, a sharp sound pierced the table. The nails on 3 of her fingers extended, grew sharp. It pierced the space between my fingers on the hand that was pushing the plate, missing them by a hair's breadth. Wait, she's like, wait, what's this dude's name again? Oh, Wolverine! It happened in an instant, so for a while I didn't even realize that her fingernails had grown. The tips of those sharp nails were like blades with a red manicure. The spaces between the bases of my fingers hurt sharply. Those razor-like blades had been plunged into the table a hair's breadth away from the back of my hand and my fingers. Because of those 3 blades, I was unable to even let my careless right hand tremble, and by now, all I could do was let a bead of cold sweat drip down. Jesus. Yeah, shoo!
姉ちゃん、そろそろ爪を切った方がいいぜ。
ルシファーよ。それが誇り高き私の名。
Ah.
ベアトリーチェ様にお仕えする名誉ある家具。煉獄の七杭が長女。
Man, this furniture.
他の面汚しなグマイどもとはわけが違うの。
Are you sure?
それに見合った敬意を示さないと後悔することになるわよ。
I'm not sure about
ど
that.
う後悔するんだか。俺には見当もつかねえぜ。
バカな子ね。
おい！
そんなに遊んでほしいの？
おい！
そんなに忘れられないの？私の悔いを思いっきり奥の奥までねじ込んでたっぷりえぐって楽しませてあげるわよ。
Okay. Okie
クソったれ。いつか押し倒して
おい
同じセリフ言ってやるぜ。
あらそう？楽しみにしてるわね。
Jesus. Ah? She just killed him. Did she just kill him? I think she just killed him. Okay, so we're back on the game board. Let's see what Rosa has to say. Rosa eventually regained her calm. The man wanted to hurry her into talking faster, but Kiria intervened. Something like that really had happened, then it would have been a terrible experience that Rosa wouldn't want to remember. After taking several deep breaths with her hand over her chest, it seemed that she had more or less resolved herself to talk. Let's see.
あれはいくつの時だったかしら。
16! I did the math! I did the
多
math!
分中学生か。よく覚えてない。
It would be high
と
school
にか
though,
く
right?
そのくらいの頃だったと思うわ。
Okay.
ってことはだいたい20年くらい前ってとこか。
あの頃の私はあまり成績が良くなくて、いつも
Mother.
お母様に怒られてばかりだった。私なりに努力していたつもりだったんだけど、お母様の期待には全然応えられなくて。
母上はローザにも随分厳しく、
Yeah, and you even bullied her, you asshole.
当時は同情していたよ。
Yeah, I doubt that.
陰口ばっかだったくせに。よく言うわね。
Exactly, guys.
予算かエバ。それで
Oh, he just
ド
wants
ー
to
ザ
know
さん
the
はどこで
story.
ベアトリーチェに会ったんや。
They had mentioned.
秀吉さん、今はせかしてはダメよ。いいのよ、ローザさん。楽に話して。
Okie dokie.
ありがとう。あれは
That's cool.
お母様に特にひどく叱られた
And
日よ
then。she ran away. Oh! We're gonna jump back into memory lane, even though my tutor had promised to keep it a secret. Apparently they told Mother all about how I had complained. Fucking idiot. Mother scolded me brutally, saying my name was a disgrace to the Yoshiramiya family. I was always doing the best I could. I've had none of Cross Nissan's dignity. I couldn't get excellent grades like Eva Nissan. I had no leadership abilities like Rudolf Nissan. I never stood out, didn't particularly excel at anything, and I found myself asking why I'd even been born into the Yoshiramiya family. Yeah, well, she's also like 20 years apart from the rest, isn't she? I began to question more and more why I'd even been born at all. This is what happened on the day I experienced my mind going blank for the first time. For the first time in my life, I realized that in addition to facing or surrendering to my problems, I had the third choice of running away. Though I say run away, there was no way I could have left Rokenjima and gone somewhere else. But anyway, I wanted to run away from the mansion and my own self at the time. In a way, it was like a kid running away from home, or maybe a passive sort of suicide. What the fuck?
いなくなりたかったの。あるいはいなくなることによって親を心配させたいという子供なりの反抗だったのかも。
I think your family wouldn't have even given a fuck about that, honestly.
森の遥か奥に行けば後ろ宮の家から逃れられる。あるいは迷子になって心配させることで仕返しができると子供ながらに思ったの。
Family is so fucked up.
それで行ってはいけないと言われていた森に、
ええ、浜辺へ出てから海に沿うように。特に理由があったわけじゃないけれど、島をぐるりと回ればその反対側には誰も知らない場所があって、私だけの隠れ家になるような気がしたの。
Yes, totally.
浜辺からぐるっとってのは無理だな。途中で崖になっちまうだろ。あんなとこ通れるわけが。
Wait, so she went to the cliff?
もちろんよ。だから通れる方へ通れる方へ、とにかく奥へ奥へ進んだわ。道なんかないひどい森だったけど、あの時の私にはそれが心地よかったの。
How did she even get back then?
それほどの険しい森を抜けたなら、その分後ろ宮家から逃れられるって。
You saw that gigantic
情けないわ
island,
ね。
right? Ah, shut your trap.
成績で叱られたならその分努力すればいいのに。
Bro.
それを言ってはいかんね。その代わりローザにはデザイナーとしての才能があったじゃ
Wait,
ない
she's a
か。
designer? Literally speaking, he was covering for Rosa, but everyone knew that Rosa's company hadn't been profitable.
よせよ。今は嫌味を言ってる場合じゃねえぜ。
Oh
そして
god.
偶然たどり着いちまったんだな。
This whole family is so effed up, guys. It's so effed
ベア
up.
トリーチェの隠し屋敷。
Bum, bum, bum. Rosa nodded weakly.
どのくらい歩いたんや。地図で場所が示せるんか。
Bro, it's been 20
ナツ
years.
さん、この島の地図はあるかいな。
It's been 20 years, bro.
いえ、
She's
今こ
already
こに
like,
はありませんが。
無理よ。適当に歩いただけだもの。
yeah.
地図を見せられたってわからないわ。
But how did she get back?
それにあれから20年も経ってる。
How did she get
多
back?
分森へ行っても二度とたどり着けないわ。
Several people let out a dejected sighs. It was vividly clear that in their haste they thought some hint related to the witch's epitaph, or maybe even the gold itself, might be resting there.
六軒島はこの屋敷の周りが整地されているだけに過ぎねえ。他は完全に未開で、前頭測量は相当の手間がかか
The
る。
thing is, how did he build this other mansion, the hidden one, without anybody noticing?
でも確かに存在すると分かっただけでも収穫よ。お金はかかるだろうけど、例えば航空写真の会社に調査を頼むとか、
Oh, they don't have drones yet.
このお屋敷を建設した業者に当時のことを聞くとか、調べる方法はあるかもしれないわね。
You will be dead though.
そうね。あるかないかもわからないものを探すよりはまだ方法があるはずよ。
You will be dead soon.
早速調べる価値があるだろう。
その調査は兄弟合同でやるわよ。
Bro.
兄さん一人ではさせないわ。
It wasn't yet certain that the gold was hidden in that secret mansion, but the sparks seemed to have started flying between Crows and Eva already.
兄貴たち、今はよせよ。
Jesus.
続きを話してくれ。
Yeah, she still hasn't told us how Beatrice died. Okie dokie. Are we actually gonna see little Rosa? Are we? Oh. Okay. Blindly, randomly, I kept running on and on. Suddenly I came across something I thought was an animal trail. I was very tired and had no idea how far I'd walked. At that time I naturally took the easiest path. Oh! As I did, suddenly, right before my eyes, a very, very, very tall fence appeared. It was a fence wonderfully adorned in a Gothic style. For an instant I thought I'd gotten turned around and returned to the original mansion. Of course, there were fences around the mansion to stop us from entering the forest. But this fence was decorated differently, and moreover, it was very tall. Probably reached a full 2 stories up. It was covered with ivy and created a mysterious, solemn atmosphere. Yeah. So, she was really a bird in a cage. At the time, I believed in the legend of the Witch of the Forest, Beatrice. I'd been told that she was frightening. Some of the servants told me that she'd sometimes help you if you respected her. Because I had little confidence in those days. I believed the only way I could be safe was by receiving her help. I thought what I did. I believed that this was the fence of the mansion belonging to Beatrice, the Witch of the Forest. I thought that if I could meet with Beatrice, she'd definitely save me. I decided to try going in. The fence was very, very tall and didn't look like I'd be able to go over it. So I chose to walk around it. I thought that if I did, I'd eventually reach a gate. It wasn't that easy. The fence had an incredible length to match its incredible height. No matter how far I went, I didn't reach a corner. It might have encircled a massive area. Or maybe I just had that impression because my child's legs made it difficult to walk in the forest. Anyway, I couldn't find a gate for a while. I started to feel sad, as though the witch had rejected me. And then, as I did, I eventually came upon a large tree whose twisted root had bent the fence. I'd get my cloak dirty, but if I crawled, it looked like I'd be able to sneak in.
そこが隠し屋敷だったの？
あれが私たちの言う隠し屋敷なのかはわからない。
It's interesting that so far they believe her.
少なくとも私たちの知る場所ではなかったわ。
It wasn't as though I came out in the garden as soon as I passed the fence. I had to continue through a lot more uncultivated forest after that. She was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go. Look, I'm so sorry, chat, I'm so sorry. As I did, the forest suddenly opened up. What appeared there? It's an unbelievable, fantastical scene. Think that on Rokkenjima, where I thought only we lived, there could be such a wonderful mansion hidden away. Hey man, hello! Sorry, it's light mode again. How are you doing? A beautiful flower garden spawned at the front of the mansion. It was a flower garden of a completely different design from the rose garden we know so well, and was very lovely. Of course, the mansion was also wonderful. It was a couple sizes smaller than ours. It was still elegant and adorable at the same time. And then I saw her figure. They were sitting in a garden chair position to give a view of the flower garden, wearing an elegant dress. Dress! Feeling a little rain today? Yes, everything's fine. Like, the humidity here is kinda killing me. I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, I'm doing great. Hope you're doing better soon too. It was that black dress embroidered in gold that we would later know from that portrait. I hadn't seen an elegant dress like that except in fairy tales and on the stage of musicals. For a person to be wearing it as a normal cloth, and that in itself seemed quite fantastical. That mysterious scene was enough to make me lose my sense of reality. Someone had told me then that it was a dream. I might have nodded obediently and waited to wake up in my bed. I had forgotten to hide myself in my shock, so she eventually spotted me. At first her expression was quite listless. When she noticed me, her eyes opened very wide. It was only natural, considering that I guess she didn't know I had suddenly appeared. I lowered my head automatically, planning to greet her and apologize for entering without permission. Oh. And this is how Rosa met Beatrice?
そなたは誰か新しい庭師なのか
And those were the first words she said to me. I grew slightly calmer. Because I realized that we could talk to each other. Because I hadn't been turned into a frog just by meeting her eyes, like a terrifying witch in a fairy tale.
ごめんなさい。勝手にお庭に立ち入って。すみません。そなたは誰か
Rosa!
名乗るがよい。
Okay.
後ろ宮ローザと言います。
Oh my god, she's so polite.
後ろ宮。ほう。
Oh?
金蔵の一族の人間なのか？はい。金蔵の娘です。こんにちは。
I was a little surprised. After all, father was a great man, feared by everyone. And yet she had spoken of him without using honorifics. So I was immediately terrified of her. After all, if I could refer to my fearsome father that way, she must be a witch with incredible power. Nope. Nope, not at all actually. After staring at me curiously, she beckoned me to come over. Frightened as I was, I obeyed. After all, I thought she might really turn me into a frog. The closer I got, the stronger that fear became. After all, as I keep saying over and over, that woman and her dress and the flower garden and the mansion. That whole picture was so fantastical and beautiful that it seemed separate from reality. Probably wouldn't have surprised me at all to learn that she really was a witch. And I really was lucky. She hadn't turned me into a frog. I awkwardly stood there stock still. She motioned to an open chair and urged me to sit down.
座るがよい。
Cute! Look at her chair. She's so cute.
初めて訪れた者を庭へ招き、語らうのがわらわの唯一の楽しみよ。
Oh, she's so cute.
他に何の楽しみもないがな。
That's so sad. As she said this, she let an unhappy smile show for just an instant. Yeah, very innocent looking Beatrice. We earlier learned, so she's a homunculus, right? And the original Beatrice got stuffed into that one, and she started out as a quote-unquote normal baby. Well, as a homunculus baby, but she lost all her memories and all of her powers. So she's just an ordinary girl that's been here. How old is she? Like 19? Been there for like maybe 19, 20 years? Because I was full of a strange mix of tension and excitement, I rudely asked her a question all of a sudden.
森の魔女ベアトリーチェですか？いかにも。わらわがベアトリーチェである。
やはりな、ベアトリーチェは実在したんだ。
And then she got killed.
その姿はまさに肖像画の。
ええ、まさにあの肖像画の通りよ。
So creepy.
お父さんの想像の中の魔女じゃなかったんやな。
Nope.
それであなたは彼女と何を話したの？
Tea?
彼女はお茶を入れながら私のことをいろいろと聞いたわ。まず、森を抜けてやってきたことを驚かれた。彼女は柵の外には危険な狼がたくさんいると信じていたみたいだった。
So she got told about a lot of dangerous things in the forest, and meanwhile the other kids, the Yoshiromia ones, were also told that.
だから、私が森を抜けてたどり着いたと言ったらとても驚いていたわ。どうやって狼から逃れたのか、
innocent.
ビスケットを渡して許してもらったのか、それとも魔法の街灯をかぶってなんて感じのことを言ってたっけ？
Yeah, I gave them a biscuit.
そりゃ確かに魔女っぽいわな。面白いお人や。
あなた黙って。ずいぶん昔だけど、お父様は森には狼が住んでいるから近寄ってはならないって私たちを脅さなかった。
ああ、そんなこともあったな。バカらしいね。日本の狼はとっくの昔に絶滅しているという。
Well, you idiot believed it though.
まさに子供騙しだな。
Exactly.
記憶にねえな。
そんな話親父に聞かされたっけ？森には魔女だろ？狼なんて話聞いたことないぜ。
Did you tell them all different stuff?
あんたがまだ小学校だった頃よ。覚えてない？
No.
そしたらあんた、むしろ狼を撫でてみたいなんて言い出すもんだから。お父様はすぐに狼の話を引っ込めて魔女の話に切り替えたのよ。もうその嘘っぽいことと言ったら
Oh my god.
当時のルドルフには狼よりも魔女の話の方がてきめんだったね。よく覚えているよ。
Don't you remember those nights when you climbed to my back? What?
ルドルフさんにもそんな可愛らしい時代があったのね。
うるせえな。子供の頃の話だぜ。
まあとにかくベアトリーチェを閉じ込めていたのがお父さんなら、同じ狼の話をするのは道理ね。彼にとって六軒島の広大な森は後ろ宮家と愛人の屋敷という相入れない二つの異世界を分断する越えてはならない壁だったんだから。
I kind of want to hear more about Rosa though.
柵の高さを考えると、どうやら親父殿は庭ごと丸々を座敷牢にしたようだな。さながら二つの世界を分ける国境も同然だったのだろう。
But it's interesting that he made way bigger fences for Beatrice.
狼はともかく野犬の類でもいたのではありませんか？そのための策だったかもしれません。
Nah.
六軒島に狼も野犬もいないわ。
I mean, she would have seen them,
その
right?
策はベアトリーチェと私たちの間の国境だったんでしょうね。
しかし、狼の話を素直に信じるなんて、なんちゅうか純朴やな。
I mean, yes. I mean, Eva believed it, and Woodward Krause also believed it.
わしの想像していた魔女とは随分違う感じやで。
それは私も感じたわ。とても尊大で、確かに魔女のイメージ通りの人だったんだけど。
Good old embarrassing child stories. That is so true. Oh my god, I don't want to know any of my child stories.
どこかとても子供っぽくて、なんていうのか素直すぎるというか、世間知らずな印象を受けたわ。
Yeah.
例えるなら本当におとぎの国の人みたいというか。
She could only interact with the servants, right? Be sure to tell your manager of your actions. No!
本当に不思議な人だったわ。
No, 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 no.
それからどうしたんだ？親父の話とかは出たのか？
ええ、何日かに一度。
Wait.
約束されている日もあれば突然の日もあったそうだけど。
Oh wait, she visited her for a longer period of
ふ
time.
らりとお父様が訪れては一緒にお茶を飲んだり散歩したりしたんですって。
Wait, what? No, huh?
私が訪れたその日はたまたま
Never
彼女
mind,
一
she
人だったと
only
言ってい
visited
た
her
わ。
once, okay.
なるほどな。まさに愛人といったところ
Bro.
だ。やれやれ。
やれだぜ。
いくつ年下か知らんが、親父殿もやるね。
No.
いかがわしい意味での交流はなかったと確信しています。バカね。男と女の多さに色気がないはずないじゃない。それでどうしたの？それから何の話を？
私の自己紹介をしたので逆に彼女のことを質問したわ。そうしたら急に雰囲気が落ち込んでし
Yeah,
まったの。
because she didn't really know
な
who
んて
she
いうの
was,
か、
right?
とても気だるそうな、寂しそうな。
No.
私が初めて彼女の顔を見た時に浮かべていたのと同じ表情だった。
まあ秘密の愛人だからな。
No.
好き勝手に歩かれてお袋に見つかっちまったらことだ。
No. Oh my
きっ
god.
と軟禁に近い状態だったろう。
But she started out as a baby homunculus.
綺麗なドレスに綺麗な屋敷や庭があってもさぞや窮屈な思いをしてたんだろうぜ。そりゃ苦労もあったろうさ。それで
彼女はきっと何か悩みがあった。
Yeah, but like her heritage, or more like where she came from, who her real family was, what her purpose in life was, right?
それを私に話したところで何の解決にもならない。私もとても悲しかったのを覚えてる。私と一緒にいることさえ忘れてしまったかのようで。
Okay, that is really weird.
遠くをぼんやり見ながらずっと無言でいたわ。私はきっと失言してしまったに違いないと思ったんだけど、謝罪の言葉すらも口にしていいような雰囲気じゃなくて。だから私も彼女が私と一緒にいることを思い出してくれるまで
She was just sitting there, just staring at her.
ずっと黙ってた。
And then she muttered unexpectedly. え？お？
柵の向こうには本当に狼などおらぬのか？
お？え？
はい。狼なんて動物園でも見たことないです。
動物園とは何か？
いろんな動物が飼われているところです。象とかキリンとかパンダとか珍しい動物がいっぱいいますよ。
動物園に狼はいないのか？
Yes, there are.
なら怖くないかもしれんな。
狼がいたとしても動物はみんな檻に入ってますから安全です。
Yeah, in a cage like yours. Depends on the zoo, yep.
だから安心して見学できるんですよ。
The mighty witch of the forest was apparently terrified of wolves. I remember it looked pretty funny to me at the time.
それはわらわとどう違うの？
Oh, she realizes. She didn't know about zoos. I explained how fun zoos could be. It was very difficult for a person like her who had never visited one to understand. On the contrary, as I explained it to her, her expression grew increasingly dismal. Couldn't see the difference. Apparently, even though she lived in an elegant mansion that was surrounded by a high fence and seemed to lack for nothing, couldn't see how she was any different from animals shut up in cages. I mean, that is true. She really is just like an animal.
皆はわらわのことをベアトリーチェと呼ぶ。それは確かにそなたの言うように偉大な魔女の名前らしい。しかしそれはわらわではないのだ。
Nope. You lost your memories.
わらわには魔法など何も使えぬ。わらわはその魔女の魂を
Wait, she
好
knows.
みに封じられているだけなのだ。
She knows. There was definitely something odd about her. And just being cut off from the world, it seems she truly believed that magic exists. I think she talked about lots of weird things, but I don't remember the details. All I thought was that this might be a person to be pitied. She was unable to leave this mansion of her own free will, a prisoner without even realizing it. She didn't know anything about the outside world, didn't even understand who she was. Probably vaguely realized that she was to be pitied. Since she didn't know anything, she seemed incapable of recognizing her own unhappiness. It's so fucked up. Long ago, when I told Nason that I felt sorry for a bird in a cage, she said this: "A bird that only knows about the inside of the cage doesn't long for the outside." This wasn't a bird. She really was a person. Even if she'd never been outside the cage, she understood there was more to the world. So I invited her. Oh shit. And this is when she died?
柵の外へ出てみますか?
Oh, moi Tetsu, how are you doing?
本当に狼はいないのか?
Nope.
いないですよ.
So is it just me or her eyes look a little bit off? Is it me? Is it because of the perspective?
絶 絶対平気ですから。
Me too, me too.
出たいぞ。
Let's go, Beatrice.
いつも門は閉まっている。
Perspective? Okay.
私が入ってきたところがあります。くぐり抜けられる隙間があるんです。そこを抜ければ外の世界があるのか。
Yes, there will.
はい。狼は本当にいない？
Nope.
はい、いませんよ。
I only planned on inviting her to go on a short walk. She kept looking over her shoulder at the mansion as though she was seriously worrying over the decision. And then I learned what she was preparing herself for. She's beautiful. She's cute.
ここは嫌だ。
But she also wants to run away.
出たい。そしてわらわが何者で、この世界はどうなっていて、わらわは何のために生まれてきたのかを
Because
知りたい。
Kinzo is... No, sorry, don't say it. I didn't know what her life had been like before then. It was probably something she couldn't express easily. If it was harsh, she just had to say she wanted to escape. If it was sweet, she just had to say she'd stay. For example, maybe it was like how a hot fireplace on a winter day makes the air get thicker and thicker, giving you a headache. Kinzo's a madman, indeed he is. Even though you know you shouldn't keep things the way they are, you still need courage to open the window and be tormented by the cold wind. I mean, he trapped the witch Beatrice in a homunculus and let her grow up. Like, what the fuck? She was starting to realize that she couldn't stay there forever. She was starting to realize that she had to go outside someday. Since she didn't know about the outside world, she must have needed courage to take that unspeakable first step outside. And despite that, she had made her decision. It was her decision to go outside, a decision she was probably making for the first time in her life. I hesitated for a moment. Father had decided that she should live here. It was like Father's beloved bird in a cage. If I just let her escape, Father might scold me harshly.
見たい。何を？動物園が見たいのだ。
She's so innocent, look at her, Chad. I was just a little surprised when she finally gave me a gentle smile. Could that have been foresightedness brought about by her decision to venture out from her cage? It was a smile so gentle I couldn't imagine that it had come from that one dark face. Blushing!
知らないことばかり出てくる。
Wait, is chat even popping up, by the way, guys? I didn't check. Wait. Is it popping up? It's not. Oh. Where did it go? Oh, I know. Oh, it's because. Oh. I know what happened. Because I copied my scenes and then what? Wait, I know what happened. I know what happened. It's like, what happened? Now I should work. Ah? Stay moist, I'll try. god, I guess I will check that out later. That is definitely the chat thingy. Oh, wow, that is weird. Try this. Oh well. Oh well. Well. Oh wait. Ha! It's alright. This should be it, okay? This should work again. See? Wait, why does it not disappear now? What the fuck? Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. I'll be glad that you don't know about this thing called school. Like, honestly. Amusement parks are great, but fucking expensive. Yeah, I think you will die soon if what Rosa said is true. I was nervous about how I could keep it a secret from father. Her face looked so happy, so I went along with her and nodded. But she seemed not to notice the meaning behind my vague smile. She seemed to believe that I'd really take her to all those places. You want to marry her? No! It was pure and genuine. Probably never been tricked by anyone. No. Maybe it's better to say that she'd never learned how to doubt. The smile was somehow radiant and yet pathetic. I wanted to find a way to grant her modest wish. You can marry this one. I will marry the real one. Cause she's like... She's the human Beatrice.
ベアトリーチェではない新しい人間を始めたいだからここから連れ出してほしいもう紅茶もいらぬドレスもいらぬ金蔵とも二度と会わぬ
She's a rebel
ここよりわらわを連れ出してくれローザ
She's a rebel However, that responsibility was one that a child like me couldn't hope to fully bear. Still, when I saw her serious gaze along with that brilliant smile that made it look as though a possessing spirit had left her, I could feel a little courage start to rise up inside me. This was definitely something that would get me into a lot of trouble. And yet it was definitely the right thing to do. I don't know how it'll turn out. I'll take her away from here. Plus, I won't be able to talk to father and not mother either. You want to marry every Beatrice? Are you sure? Are you 100% sure, Tetsu? You will regret it. Should I talk to Onisama or Onesama? No, what about the reliable Geji-san? Oh, that's right. What about Kumasawa-san, to whom I can always talk when I'm in trouble? I'm sure they'll be able to do something. Anyway, for now I'll take her out of here. This was already a place she didn't want to be. Okay, let's go. I took her to the crack in the fence and let her outside. She was all nervous, checking to make sure there were no wolves around. Once that fear disappeared, even just walking around this dense forest seemed to be fun somehow. Every time she found something, she'd ask me about it. And they were all really trivial things. What's that flower? What's that leaf? And that sound? And that smell? It really was like the inside of that fence had been her entire world. So now that she traveled beyond the limits of her world, it's strange. When I first saw her, I really thought she was the witch herself, relaxing inside the witch's mansion. Now it was different. Or actually, the complete opposite. Left a world she believed to be finite and was overjoyed at the realization that the world was endless, something she'd never thought of before. Oh, interesting, because she's the endless witch. So everything she saw was new. It was almost as though she was the one who had been thrown into a fairy tale. She was Alice, then I felt almost like a rabbit holding a watch. For her, it was probably a really fun walk, filled to the brim with excitement. I was actually at a loss at what to do. After all, I walked randomly to get there. Of course, I didn't know the way back to our mansion. There were no lights in the forest and I hadn't brought a flashlight. I realized it would be terrible if it got dark when we were still like this, and too impatient. She was too innocent, and apparently she couldn't understand at all how frightening it would be to face the night inside the forest. But I was the one who brought her outside. I had to take responsibility somehow and resolve the situation. So I had a thought. Let's go out to the ocean for now. We then follow the beach around, we should eventually make it back to the mansion. Uh-oh. However, that was much more of a problem than I'd imagined. I didn't have a map or a compass. There was no way I could walk in a straight line through an uncultivated forest and immediately lost my sense of direction. I already had no clue which trail I had come by and was completely lost. At this rate, the night would definitely fall before I had a clue where to walk. This was no time to cry. After all, that woman following behind me was so innocent and having so much fun. So I definitely had to lead the way through this forest, for the sake of her smile as well. In my teeth so that she didn't see me looking troubled, I pushed my way through the woods, glancing down a path that wasn't a path. Uh-oh. And then after going through various travels, I fortunately managed to reach the ocean. At that time, I still didn't even have a clue where I was on the island. For the time being, I was just a little reassured, realizing that if I just went around this way, I would surely be able to return to the mansion. However, though I had reached the ocean, we were at the top of a rock cliff. The beach was far below us. I was tired from walking around the forest for so long, so I figured that an open area, even a rocky beach, would probably be much easier to walk in. So I suggested that we go down that rocky cliff somehow. It looked pretty dangerous, but I figured there was no other way. However, Beatrice agreed to my plan without any doubts. Even though she was probably older than me, she meekly obeyed, almost as though she were some kind of chick who thought I was her mother. Oh, that's so cute! I searched to see if there was some part of the cliff I'd be able to get down. And then I found a place where the cliff had fallen over and made a slope. It looked a little dangerous, but if I went down using both hands and both legs, like I was crawling, I thought I'd be probably okay. Beatrice, not. Did you see her fucking dress? Did you see her dress, Rosa? Rosa, did you see her dress? Oh my god. Oh no. She really had no sense of danger. There's probably no doubt that she lived a life without discomfort. Even though she knew it would get dark when night fell, she couldn't imagine how dangerous the inside of a forest could be without a light. Furthermore, it seemed that she couldn't grasp at all how dangerous it might be if she fell from the cliff. I want her repeatedly to be careful. Oh, she's gonna die. I cautiously examined our potential route down. It seemed to be quite a long drop. Then it might have been about 10 meters down. If I looked at it from the bottom up, it would probably have looked shorter than the roof of the mansion. Looking from the top, it felt almost like staring down from the observation room on Tokyo Tower. Beatrice still appeared to be completely without fear. But as though she had never been taught that high places were dangerous. No, maybe she believed that she was a witch. And that she could fly, so there wasn't any need to worry. Uh-oh. Oh, she's gonna fall. Oh, she's gonna fall.
気をつけるぞ。下へ降りたら海があるな。そこに水族館があるのか。
The ocean is the aquarium.
いえ、この島には水族館はないですよ。でも海にはたくさんの魚がいると思います。そうか、魚はいるのか。そなたが話してくれた、
I don't think there are any
クジラとか
penguins.
イルカとかペンギンとかはいるのか。
I don't think there are any
い
penguins.
え、そういうのは水族館に行かないといないです。水族館は島を出ないとないですよ。
Noki
そう
doki.
なのか。だが楽しみだ。クジラとはどんな魚なのか。
Big fish.
すっごく大きな魚で、あれ、 哺乳類かな。
Yep, they are mammals.
それで潮を吹いたりします。ならばイルカは？
Dolphins are evil.
頭のいい魚で。
Yes.
あれ、これも哺乳類だっけ？
Yep, they are also mammals.
とても頭が良くて芸とかを覚えられるんですよ。
And they are evil.
ならばペンギンはどうなの
They
か。
are cute as hell. And they lay eggs.
あれ、これは鳥類だっけ？
Knock knock, who's there? Hello Chrono, how you doing?
なんだ、水族館なのにさっきから魚が出てこんぞ。まあその魚だけでなくいろいろな海の生き物がいっぱいいるんですよ。
Oh,
それはとても楽しみだ。
we're gonna die, Beatrice. Uh-oh. Well, let out what might have been a funny Russian short cry. No, it was probably a scream. It came right out of the blue. Her body separated from the cliff and silently fell. I immediately want to say something to her. You good? Nice. Beatrice is not. She's probably dead. I want to say, didn't I tell you to be more careful? It was the thought of a child. It was how a child immediately gets mad when something bad happens, trying to find an excuse to show it wasn't their fault. Of course I said it out loud. Are you okay? And I warn you over and over? Well. Light blood. Oh, that's a lot of... Ooh, that's a lot of blood.
それで崖から落ちて
Who the fuck was that?
どうなったの？
She didn't even scream.
彼女はどうしたんだローザ。
Oh, she died. Rosa fell silent. Her gaze dropped to her feet as though she were seeing through the floor into some disgusting memory.
死んだのね。
Eva's brutal words were the ones Rosa had most wanted to avoid. When she was hit with them, she screamed in resignation.
死んだわ。
Ah, yes.
岩浜だったもの。尖った危険な岩がたくさんむき出しになっていた。目を見開いたまますごい血が溢れ出して、たちまち真っ赤な絨毯を広げていった。
Nice.
声をかけたわ、揺さぶったわ。でも彼女は返事はおろか、瞬きすらも。私が悪いのよ。彼女はドレス姿だったのよ。
Yep, see, I told you about the dress.
あんな動きにくい格好なのを知っていたのに、私が壁木を降りようなんて言ってしまったから。彼女はすごい素直だったから、私の言うことに何の疑いもせずに従って。
Oh.
いつまで死んでいるつもりか。いい加減に目を覚ませ。まったくわらわの預かり知れぬところで勝手に肉塊に姿を変えよう。
She's talking to Battler.
おめえのとこの太もも姉ちゃんとイチャついてただけだぜ。
Stop saying that, Battler.
それよりこれはどういうことだ。
見たままよ。わらわは足を踏み外して転落し死んだ。
Oh, but I guess then her soul got freed. Also, let me sit on my other leg now. I guess her soul got freed, right? From that homunculus.
なんだと19人目として登場しておきながら。
Yeah, well, the 19th person is
死
dead.
んだだと。
Yup.
ふざけるな。そんなわけはない。
Nope.
ローザおばさんは子供だったし焦ってた。
So?
医者がいたわけでもない。
So?
多分死んだと誤解しただけで。お前は多分その
Yes.
仮死状態か何かで生きていたんだ。
Definitely. If you saw someone fall down a cliff 10 meters down onto like super sharp rocks, there's blood everywhere. They survived, definitely.
そうだろ。
It can't be true. She's got to be alive. Otherwise, How can she be here? Ooh. The kid edged on Rosa, shook Beatrice's body, crying. He stared into that face too. Her eyes were still open and it really was a corpse. I wanted to dodge the issue by saying something vague like, she must be playing dead. No matter how I looked at it, I didn't look fake at all. It really did look like she was dead. Beatrice had fallen upside down from a cliff of that height. Her head smashed against the pointed tip of those sharp rocks. Yeah, you probably would die after landing on those rocks from that height. Well, Battler, but I couldn't accept it. No matter how dead she looked, she had to be alive. Then she went on to become this damn irritating witch. It makes all the inconsistencies fit. Grandfather must have kept her confined constantly in Hidden Mansion. And then to take revenge for that, she committed several atrocious murders. And Rosa probably just mistakenly thought she was dead. She was actually alive, and as soon as Aunt Rosa left, would miraculously breathe again. Then she somehow lived on until today and opened the curtain on her revenge drama. Otherwise, the facts don't fit together. Well, Battler, what the fuck?
そう簡単には騙されねえぞ。
Battler!
赤で復唱できるか。確かに死んだと。どうせ生きてるんだろ。
Okay,
見え見えだぜ。
それのどこが生きているように見えるというのか。
Is she gonna repeat it?
間違いなく死んでいる。
It's definitely dead. Okay, the homunculus. Beatrice herself is not dead, but the homunculus is. Okay. A theory that the 19th person was grandfather's mistress, a human Beatrice, had been defeated. I had planned to strike back from a defensive position, but...
なら、お前は何者だって
She's
んだ。
the endless witch?
お前はたった今死んだんだろうが。
No, just the
まさか魔法
homunculus.
で蘇ったとか言い出すんじゃねえだろうな。
You don't get it, Battler.
すでに説明したと思うがな。そこに倒れているわらわは確かに魂はわらわだが、その体はわらわをうつしおへつなぎ止めておく肉の檻に過ぎなかった。
Yep.
そしてその肉の檻がこうして壊れた。
So basically, Rosa was the one that refrained the witch.
それがどういうことかわかるか。
Mm-hmm.
もうさっぱりだぜ。好きなだけ魔女っ子トークに興じろよ。チャカの代わりに聞いてやら。なんだ、空っぽか。
Oh wait, did Lucifer eat
おい、
it?
紅茶のおかわりを頼むぜ。
Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
ロノエ、客人が紅茶をお望みだ。
Hi! When Beata clapped her hands, Ronov appeared. Butler's sure convenient.
おかわりですね。かしこまりました。
はいはい。
どの程度お継ぎしましょう
The
か。
whole cup.
どうせチャカがボリューム満点だろうからよ。半分でいいぜ。
え？
それでもなみなみとお入れするのが英国式でございますよ。
Even though just enough to wet my throat would have been fine, he filled it to the top. He doesn't give a fuck. I turned my back to Beato, sipping it in silence. He's like, oh, whatever. Just let this play out.
ちょっと目を覚ましてよ、
Beatrice! Rosa shook me. No, it shook the corpse that had once been me. I watched her over from a short distance away. Oh. And so I fell from there and died. For a while I believed that was true. I saw Rosa spend a long time beside my corpse, then watched her as she ran away. Eventually I realized that it was a different individual from that corpse. She's remembering, guys.
そうか。わらわはわらわか。ようやく金蔵の戒めから逃れられたのか。
Eventually, I felt the memory returning. The fact that I was an endless witch who had lived for 1,000 years. Then I remembered that I had been summoned by Kinzon, that I had been imprisoned by him for a long time. For being imprisoned in a cage of flesh, I completely lost my memory as a witch. However, thanks to Rosa, if you could say that, thanks to my accidental death, I now finally regained myself.
ローザ、
Oh, she's thankful to her?
そなたはわらわを死なせてしまったと後悔しているだろう。
Yup, definitely.
わらわにとっては感謝したいくらいよ。
Oh, hell yeah. I couldn't see Rosa anymore. Did she go to call the doctor, or was she so terrified that she ran away? It no longer matters. That soulless shell no longer has any value. And yet, I'm so frail now. Even this glorious midday sun is agony to me. Blop. Bye! I destroyed my human form, and I changed it into several gold butterflies. Yes, with my magical power as frail as it is now, this form is easier to maintain. To escape even a little from the light of the sun, I rode the wind and gently flew up the side of the cliff. It'll probably be a bit cooler in the forest. Anyway, I'll take some time to recuperate and regain my former power. Except I wonder how to make Kinzo pay up all he owes me. Oh, dancing alone through the air, I'll look down at the shore one more time. On the rocky shore, lay the figure of what had once been me. Figure I would eventually regain. Regain the form of that physical body I had thrown away. It will probably take more than 100, 200 days. Oh, days. I was about to say, wait, years? It might require 1,000 days or perhaps even more. However, I am the Endless Witch. The Golden Witch who has lived for 1,000 years. Fitting any countable number of days would be no problem. Oh, Kinzo. Regret that you are not here now. No longer will you be able to capture me. Poor Rosa, though. So Rosa actually helped Beatrice, but for Rosa it's like, whoa. For Rosa it's like, fuck, I killed her. And I can never ever tell anyone.
それで、お前は黄金の蝶に姿を変え、森の中に潜んで魔力が回復するのを
So
待
she
っ
waited
た。
for almost 20 years?
そういうことだ。そなたを嘲笑するためにこの姿を取るが、本来は蝶たちの姿でいた方が魔力的には楽なのだ。
She just uses this form to sneer at him? That's so funny.
無理しねえで楽な格好で嫌がれよ。ムカつく笑い声を聞かずに済むぜ。
That is so funny. I love that laughter.
蝶に姿を変え、森に紛れたわらわを探し出すことなど、もはや金蔵には不可能だ。
Yeah, F Kinzo.
だが、
There's
金
something
蔵
in
も
my
指を
eyes.
加えているわけではなかった。しかし、わらわを捕らえる方法はすぐに用意はできぬ。そのため、まずはわらわをこの島から逃さぬ方
Oh,
法。
did he put her in that mirror?
そして、わらわが力を取り
It
戻
was
す
the
ことが
mirror
ない
thing,
ように
right? The shrine.
即座にやれやれ。とにかく金蔵の執念深いことと言ったら想像を絶する。
Oh my god.
あれに惚れられるのもなかなかに辛いものだぞ。
Just imagine that.
蝶になったお前を逃がさない方法？ なんだよ。森全体に蚊帳でも張ったってのか？
うん。それを魔法的に行ったのだ。
It was the mirror, right? That Shannon broke?
そなたは知っておるか？船着き場の先の
Oh,
洋
yep,
上
it
に
is.
岩礁が浮かび、そこに小さな東洋魔術の祠があることを。
Yep, yep.
ああ、あれか。今年はなくなってたけどな。昔、
But Shannon
修験者
broke
が
it.
作ってったとかいう祠なんだろ？
六軒島は元来、歪みのある島でございます。
Oh?
魔力的な存在や、それに類した存在を引きつけます。
Interesting.
お嬢様も、そんなうちのお一人でございましょうね。
Interesting.
紅茶のおかわりはいかがですか？
Yes, more tea, please.
いただこうぞ。
Let's go.
それらは人間たちに害をなし、おそらく数々の不気味なる伝承を残してきたであろう。それを聞きつけた東洋魔術師が古代に設けたのがあの祠なのだ。長い時間を経て、その力は失われ
Wait,
て
so
おった。
that means Kinzo gave it power
金
again.
蔵はそれを修復することで、 島の結界を蘇らせ
This
わらわを
dude.
再び島に縛り付けたのだ。
This guy. What the hell, guys?
西洋魔女のお前に東洋の魔法なんて通じるのかよ。
本来は相性が悪い。
Wait, so she's actually a Western witch?
しかしわらわを封じたいという目的においてはある意味都合が良かっただろうな。わらわも西洋魔術であれば
Oh.
心得がある。
Then she could have escaped.
どのような結界であっても何かの手が打てたであろう。
Wait, but this is interesting new stuff, right? That she's a witch from the West. Huh.
しかし東洋魔術は専門外よ。わらわが飲まんとするスープに対しスプーンではなく箸を与えられたようなものだ。
Can you actually eat soup with chopsticks? Like soup? No, you can't, right?
東洋魔術が強く支配する空間では、西洋魔術はひどく力を失います。ただでさえ、千日はかけたであろう力を取り戻す時間を。
How do you slurp soup with just chopsticks? What?
さらにさらに、長くかけねばならなかったのです。
それで約20年かけて魔力を取り戻し、今こうして蘇ったって言いたい
I see
の
my
か。
eyes being kinda wonky there. Ah! Light! Let there be light, chat! Yes. Nice. Drop by drop. Oh my god.
辛く長い年月であった。わらわは黄金の蝶の姿のまま長く日々を送り、
Oh
金蔵
god.
の屋敷を見つけ、
And this for
奴の
20
日常を
years?
見守った。
Yes, light. I need
どのように
light.
仕返しをしてやろうか。それを思案することだけを日々の楽しみに生きてきた。わらわにとって幸運だったのはその間の20年。
Was it?
金蔵はわらわを探し出し、捕らえるあらゆる秘術にことごとく失敗した
Oh,
点
she
だ
was sitting there cackling at him.
人間に起こせる奇跡の数などたかが知れている。わらわをあれだけ長く捕らえていただけでも十分に身に過ぎた
I
奇
mean,
跡だ。
yes, he literally made a homunculus.
そう何度も捕らえられてはたまらぬわ。
じいさまが前のゲームだかで言ってたな。
お
魔法は確率的奇跡に宿る。
Oh, that
み
is
たいなこ
true.
とをよ。
うん。金蔵はわらわを再び捕らえる秘術を探るうちにそこに行き着いたのだ。
Oh, and then like the probability to capture again is like 1% or something like that.
そして13人の生贄を捧げることでわらわを再び蘇らせる儀式をついに編み出したのだ。
Oh.
13人の生贄。
Yep.
それが魔女の碑文、生贄の歌でござい
A
ます。
song of
第
sacrifices.
1の番に6人、第2の番に2人、そして第4の番から第8の番にかけて5人。合計13人の生贄を捧げる禁じられた儀式。
This guy.
その生贄はランダムに決められ、儀式を執り行う金蔵自身も
It's like,
例外
okay,
にはなりま
I
せん。
will hold the ceremony. And I hope everyone will die and I won't be one of them.
バカ野郎。
It's like, let's sacrifice my whole family and my
この
servants.
島で起こったあの凄惨な殺人が全部おかしな儀式だっていうのか
You
よ。
only figure out now? I had a vague idea that this might be the case. But I couldn't just hear that it was from a witch and a demon say, oh really? And accept it.
六軒島には18人いる。
Yep.
13人が生贄に捧げられ、5人だけが生き残る。
Mhm.
そしてわらわは蘇る。つまり、金蔵がわらわに再び会える確率は、だいたい3分の1といったところか。
Jesus.
その確率に自らの命を落とし、 残りわずかな寿命の最後の一瞬にわらわとの再会を望んだのだ。
But yeah, I mean, for him, it doesn't really matter, right? He has like a couple of days to live.
そのふざけた儀式のために俺たち親族が集められたってのかよ。ふざけやがって。いい加減なことを抜かすんじゃねえ。
もとより契約の通りだ。金蔵の生を終えるとき、貸し与えた黄金と、そして金蔵が生み出した財産のすべてをわらわがもらい受けることになっておる。金蔵には散々に英雄を飲ませ
Yeah,
た
that mother trucker, what the hell?
今となってはこの1000年でも稀な時間だった。何しろ魔女の天敵は退屈よ。
Yeah, and then she could live as a human being.
それから逃れることのできる数十年間を提供した金蔵には、なるほど、それも含めて借りがあるやもしれぬ。わらわは金蔵のゲームに乗ることにした。
Okay.
そしてまず、金蔵は後宮家当主の指輪をわらわに
Yeah, we
返
saw that
却する。
several times already.
わらわの黄金で復興させた家だからな。そして13人の生贄を気まぐれに決めるのだ。
Kenzo survived in episode 2, didn't he?
そしてその過程でお前たちが右往左往し、わらわに立ち向かおうと様々な人間模様を見せてくれることは、わらわにとって非常に愉
Yup,
快
it
なこ
will
とだ。
get even better,
わらわは
guys.
この金蔵のゲームを実に気に入っている。
I mean, it is a great game if you're like not on the game board. I wouldn't want to be on the game board. But as a witch, it's a great game. Whoa.
そんな魔法話は絶対信じねえぞ。
Oh, come on,
じ
Battler.
ゃあお前は誰なんだ。お前は崖から転落して死んだんだろうが。
Yeah, but that's her soul.
魂が抜け出して蝶になって森へ。
Yes,
そ
exactly.
んなのあるわけ
It
ねえだろう
is!
が。
God, she's a witch, you idiot.
だがお前はここにいる。
Yup.
誰だってんだ。
She's a witch.
お前こそが19人目じゃ
No,
ねえのかよ。
you're dead.
そうであるな。わらわこそが19人目であろうな。
That is not in red, though. That is not red, though.
だがダメだぜ。
Uh-huh.
全然ダメだ。
She's imitating him. She's copying him. Why is that dog always so loud? Cause he got put into a corner. He doesn't know what else to do. Oh? Oh? What's happening?
この六軒島に19人以上の人間は存在しない。
Now she's getting out the red truth. Ah, there we go. I think she's getting cocky though.
なんだって。
This is what she didn't want to say first.
ってことは18人プラス X の X は存在
I
しな
think
いって
she's
のか
getting
よ。
really cocky.
俺が取ったコマ X は
Yup.
存在しないっての
There's
かよ。
only 18 humans there, so it has to be one of the 18 who's the murderer.
そういうことになります。
I'm getting my mic a little bit closer because I'm leaning so far back in my chair right now.
実にご愁傷様ですよ。しかし、お嬢様は手がお早いですな。もう少し泳がせて、最後にひっくり返すものとばかり思っておりました。さて、バトラス様、紅茶のおかわりはもう結構ですか？
Well, Battler.
いらねえよ、チキショウ。俺は信じないぞ。18人の中に犯人がいるわけねえ。じゃあお前は何なんだよ。どうしてここにいるんだよ。
She's just here to have
19人
fun.
目が存在しないってんなら、お前は18人の誰かの変装だって言うのかよ。
I think that's actually the case. Well, not particularly she herself, but someone is disguising themselves as Beatrice in front of Maria.
そなたにとってしぶしぶとではあっても、18人の誰かを疑うことが最後の逃げ道、キャスリングとなるであろうな。しかし わらわはここからが難しい。
Yup.
そなたはなりふりさえ捨てれば18人もの人間を自在に犯人に仕立て上げられる。
Yup, you can.
その18人の駒をくぐり抜け、わらわを認めさせチェックメイトに至るのは
Oh, she's mocking him.
実に難しいことよ。
She's just mocking him now.
そんなことするもんか。
She just wants him to pick someone from those 18 people, but he doesn't want to believe in that.
18人の誰も疑わない。疑いたくない。またここに追い込まれちまったのか。
Yep, you got F.
畜生畜生。
ダメだ、全然ダメだぜ。
三度に及んだそなたとのゲームもいよいよ終盤戦のようではないか。
Bro, no! There wasn't a single twilight yet.
もう逃げ場はないぞ。
Wait, where's Burn Castle? We need
お
Burn.
前の大好きな18人を疑いたくないだろう。わらわがそれをかぶってやるぞ。なのになぜわらわを拒むのか。序盤は本のように、中盤は魔術師のように、そして終盤は機械のようにさせとな。これより詰めるぞ。ゆっくりじっくり確実にな。
What a lovely face! Jesus, Tetsu, what the hell?
いや、それともそなたにふさわしく一気に畳みかけるのが良いのか。そなたにはそれが似合うだろう。
Beatrice,
そう
please.
しよう。
Oh, I think someone's gonna fuck her
すで
over.
にそなたの苦手とする攻め方も知り抜いておるわ。
She's getting way too full of herself. I love that, but I think someone's gonna fuck her over. Someone's gonna fuck her over. Oh, we're back on the game board. Oh! Well, they are happy. He's not happy. He's also not happy. What's happening? Why the servant's not happy? Oh, okay. They wanna marry. Okie dokie. Just the same as before. They wanna marry. The servants are like, nah. Ding dong. Wait, is it time for the first twilight? It might finally be time for the first twilight, guys. Ding dong. Is it 12? I think it happened around 1 or 2 a.m., maybe 3 a.m. Doesn't happen at 12, right? Doesn't happen at midnight. Okay, are they discussing the inheritance or are they discussing Beatrice? Oh my god, I hate her. Look at Natsui. Oh no. Okay, but no one's gonna go to sleep early. Okay. Oh, he's happy. That's the kettle with the face again. Nice, I love it. Nice lamp. He's just like, Beatrice. Okay. Well, Kumasawa-san is missing. Wait, where's Kumasawa-san? Excuse me, Kumasawa-san! Aren't her booba a little bit smaller? Like on this portrait? Ah! 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 What's happening? Okay. Ding dong. I think the first twilight is not at midnight, is it? Ding dong, ding ding. Eh. Quickly save again, by the way. Let me save game! Ah, Kinzo-san.
さて。
さてと。
この旅のゲームはどう転ぶのか。
I don't know. You will probably die, cause last game you actually
委
survived.
ねるもよし、抗うもよし。いずれにせよ、わしに残されたわずかの命をトスに値する実に楽しい。
Let's go, Kinzo! In his dimly lit study, occasionally bright by lightning, Kinzo kept mumbling and laughing to himself. Wahaha! On the antique clock with the intricate design that had been sitting on his desk. Two overlapping hands tilted to the right and began to sweat. Eh? The measure of time. Oh, he was talking about the clock. I was like looking at my own hands, like, huh? The measure of time that counted up to 24 had returned to 0. Had begun to count back again. There's not 24 on.
24を数えるために1日をかけてたどり着き、そして再び0に戻る。
That is true.
23時59分までは確かに数えただろう。しかし、24時にたどり着くことはできたのだろうか。
Oh, is he like, is it 24 or is it 0?
たどり着けず、再び0時に戻ったと考えれば、それはなんとも虚しいことよ。
That is true, you can say 24 or 0. But perhaps a person's life is the same. You live aiming for a perfect 24, and in the instance you reach it, you return to 0. Wait. Wait. Okay, so if you reach 24 years, you return to 0? What? People will probably praise the departed, saying that he did reach 24, but he most certainly did not. In the end, he's a 0. What?
わしは違うぞ。
What?
わしは生きて24にたどり着く。そここそが黄金鏡。ベアトリーチェの住処なのだから。
I am confusion. I am so confused, bro. Kinzo had been fumbling around with some tarot cards for some time. It looked as though he was trying to divine his own luck with the contest, doing it over every time he didn't like the result. Is that how tarot cards work? No, I don't like the results. Let me do over. The most forbidden action in tarot reading is trying to predict the same thing twice. To do so ridicules the results of fortune telling. Also desecrates those beings higher than humans that give revelations through the tarot cards. However, Kinzo knew tarot cards shouldn't be used twice because since they are nothing more than a random number generator, reading them twice will naturally cause different results to appear. And therefore, reading them twice was only forbidden to preserve the mystique of the tarot cards' results. However, that didn't mean that Kinzo didn't take tarot reading seriously. Kinzo's interpretation of tarot reading was done in a completely different way. It was to repeat the reading over and over without giving up in the slightest until he reached the result most favorable to him. What the fuck, Kinzo? The mark he set for this most favorable result would vary, but when he demanded the most favorable result in a strictly literal sense, it was the same as a simple roulette of luck where he sought an arithmetic miracle. However, Kinzo had used miracles of numbers as the basis of his magical powers, so this functioned perfectly well as a magical ritual. In other words, until the result he desired appeared perfectly, he would strive to repeat the tarot readings over and over with conviction, turning the feelings of his heart into prayers. So that when they reached the heavens, they would be sublimated into results. This was Kinzo's personal magical interpretation. And therefore, even though Kinzo's tarot cards were no different from those generally used, the way in which they were used was completely different. Oh, he's gonna die, guys. He will be one of the 13 sacrifices. Kinzo stopped his hands for a second. He seemed not to be getting the results he wanted. On the contrary, bad cards that shouldn't show up so often appeared repeatedly. and continued to interfere with the miracle Kinzo wished for. Well, Kinzo seemed to have received some revelation that was different from normal. But judging by the unlucky cards scattered across his desk, it was difficult to imagine that the omen had been a good one. For a while, Kinzo closed his eyes tightly, pondering something. And then, as the thunder roared, he made up his mind about something, took the telephone receiver and dialed. Moshi-moshi!
Genji wa oru ka? Shikyu da!
What's the urgent matter? I'm not gonna survive, Genji, please, Tasukete! Onegaishimasu. Ah, okay, they're gonna marry, okay. Ha ha ha, I got proposed to. In front of the entrance hall, Shannon's once burning face had been cooled off by the frigid air. She had thought. The judge's proposal would surely come sooner or later. It wasn't as though she hadn't prepared herself mentally, and she had answered by nodding. Had she been reckless because of her youth? Should she have thought about her future more seriously? I wonder if my immediate reply made him think I'm a cheap girl. Oh, so this time in game 3, she was like, yeah, let's go! Interesting. If I at least waited until tomorrow morning, would that at least have shown him I was taking it seriously? Now that she'd already received the ring from George, Shannon kept fidgeting in embarrassment. I should have done this. I should have done that. As she did, she heard the sound of footsteps splashing through the puddles. Shannon immediately chased away the emotions welling up inside her.
Genji-sama?
Eh?
Kanon-kun mo.
Eh?
Sumimasen. Sugu ni modoranakute.
Yeah, you're drenched. We will see your booba. She grew stiff, thinking she'd surely be scolded for spending too much time in her secret lover's meeting with George. Wait, are they all going to him and protecting him? Eh? Eh? That's a first though, isn't it? They all know. Oh, and Goda isn't one of the one-winged angel dudes. Angel? Eagle! Angel, eagle, you know.
Hi. Nesa, 注意して。姉さんは賑やかだから。
You're so noisy! Kanon was especially good at hiding his footsteps. Just like Cat, he was able to suddenly be there without anyone noticing and leave in the same way. For example, even though he stepped in puddles, the sound he made was far smaller than that of the rain hitting them. Genji also had abilities of that kind. Or rather, those servants called furniture were supposed to be like that. Just like how desks and closets go unnoticed by members of the family, these servants also held it as a great virtue to just suddenly be there whenever they were needed. That is creepy though, guys. Compared to that, Shannon's footsteps still strongly asserted themselves. I mean, look at those giant honkapadonkas. It's not her fault. She was also trying to hide her footsteps, but compared to Kanon and Genji, well, you could say she was a little more boisterous. Eventually, they reached the back door and the three of them entered the mansion. Immediately, they thought they felt something. It was different from a sense of smell and seemed to hit the depth of their noses. It's hard to describe sensation, which you might call a sixth sense, allowed them to perceive that something was different than usual.
Genji-sama.
Oh, I think the surprise will soon be here, Chad. And that sensation made it feel as though a tense something was pressing in around them. Realizing that, the three of them dashed up the stairs, heading for Kinzo's study while still hiding their footsteps. Uh-oh, when they dashed up the stairs, the smell of sweet poison, particular to Kinzo's study, reached their noses.
Genji-sama.
結界が死んでいる。
Eh? Wait, that means Beatrice can just enter? Oh. After hearing Kanon's words, she looked at the door to the study. A scorpion pattern was engraved on the doorknob. Powerful ward against magic. The final barrier which protected Kinzo himself. It had been broken. Wait, how? Plus, there was no change to the doorknob that the eye could see. However, those who could understand things people couldn't perceive were able to recognize that a dramatic change had occurred. Is he already dead? I thought 6 people already dead. Akete kudasai! Genji called on his way after knocking several times, but there was no answer from the study. Uh-oh. What? Wait, wait, what? The first twilight already happened? What? And I put a 0 against the door, searching for a presence inside the study. To protect the backs of the pair watching the door, Shannon faced the other way, ready for the unexpected.
親方様はいらっしゃられるはずです。ですが、静かすぎます。
Maybe he's just sleeping. Eternally.
いえ。
Uh-oh.
静かがすぎます。
It's too quiet, so he's dead.
まさか、そんな。
Already 6 people down?
親方様、扉を失礼させていただきます。
But so far, all the 6 people the first sacrifice were all in the same spot. Like together. Genji pulled a gold key out of his pocket. It was the only key to the study that existed other than the one Kinzo held. He stuck it in the keyhole and turned it heavily. First glance that seemed to prove that it was a sturdy lock. However, now that the barrier had been destroyed, the door might as well have been left open from the viewpoint of anyone with magical power. The heavy sound just now meant that the door had now been opened even for humans.
失礼いたします。
Okie dokie. Ah! Light mode on. I'm so sorry. As Genji respectfully bowed his head, and Kanon's sense of tension grew tighter, and Shannon trembled, they entered the study. Oh! They immediately discovered Kinzo's figure. He was sitting on the reception sofa so that his back faced them. Genji noticed the person sitting across from him and again bowed deeply. Kanon also noticed the wait, is Beatrice there? But he didn't bow his head. He stood in front of Shannon and spread out his arms, blocking the way to her. What? So without even seeing that person's face, Shannon already had a good idea who it was. Eh? Is it Beatrice? Ah! Hey.
源氏か。なかなかに早いな。
はい。
やはり家具は主の呼びかけに素早く答える方がよい。
Wait, but what about Kinzo?
こやつとは大違いだ。
Is she looking at Kana?
ロノエ様もお越しでした。
Wait, what? He knows Rono? Genji directed his greeting towards thin darkness behind and to the right of Beatrice, where there shouldn't have been anything. He knows about demons? Even Kanon and Shannon would never have imagined that someone was there. However, the darkness responded immediately and praised Genji's eyesight. Roll.
相変わらずさすがです。
Oh hell?
だいぶの久しぶりになりますね。
Hi.
それにしても老けましたね。
That's rude.
それだけの弱いを重ねましたか。
充実した日々を過ごしております。ロノエ様におかれましても、ますます充実されておりますようお見受けいたします。
ええ、おかげさまです。
I hate his beard.
そしてシャノンも久しぶりですね。君は随分と美しくなった。
Do not perceive her booba.
そして随分と強くなったようですね。良いことです。
Wait, are they gonna fight? Wait, what?
ありがとうございます。
Wait.
姉さん、あいつは一体。
That face always cracks me up, guys. That face always cracks me up. What the
カノ
hell?
ン君とは会うのは初めてになりますね。私はベアトリーチェ様の家具頭を任されております。
Oh, wait, he's the head furniture.
源氏さんの古い馴染みですよ。あなたと同じに私も家具です。
Yeah, but he's a demon.
使える主は異なりますが。
Tense color didn't disappear from Kanon's face in the slightest. Depending on the master furniture served, they might be kind of brutal or anything else. If this person claimed to be furniture servant, they hated Beatrice, then he must be despicable as well. Wait, what's gonna happen? What? No, not by Chad and not by me. We love you, Beatrice. No. Chad loves everything about you, Beatrice. Beatrice openly sneered at Kanon's hate-filled face. Then Kanon finally realized. Beatrice and Kinzo were having a chess game across the reception table. Kinzo hadn't even quivered. He was holding his head with both hands, his eyes closed tight as he contemplated his next move. Okay, so he's still alive. What was he in anguish?
Oyakata-sama.
わらわが金蔵に伝えたのは2つ。良い知らせと悪い知らせだった。良い知らせは、儀式を終えずしてわらわと再会できる幸運を得たこと。
I mean, huh?
悪い知らせは、金蔵が儀式の一番最初の生贄に選ばれてしまったこと。
This guy, his luck has run out.
こればかりはわらわにもどうしようもない。
It was just the roulette.
実に気まぐれにルーレットにて決めたのだから。
I mean, you're also fickle, Beatrice.
嘘をつけ。もてあそんで殺しているくせに。
What is happening outside? There are so many birds again outside of my window. Guys, help! There's so many birds flying here. Is it gonna be stormy again? Is it always when it's... What the fuck is... Yeah. The sky looks weird. Is it like a red tinge? Help. Protect. Help.
さて、金蔵。
さてさてさて。
そろそろ負けを認める気になったのかこれにて、わらわとの長きにわたる勝負は決着だな。
Wait, who's gonna kill him in here though? It has to be one of the servants then, right? At a glance, it was hard to make out the situation on that chaotic chessboard. However, judging by Kinzo's anguish and Beatrice's malicious confidence, it seems to be over already. Bye! I stuck myself with my other YouTube also. You have a different YouTube? Wait, with your real name? Hello, Noros. How are you?
わらわもだ。そなたとの勝負に決着がつくことは万感の思いあれど、もはや恩衆を超える。楽しかったぞ。退屈しない数十年であった。
Beatrice advanced her queen and made her final move. And that decided it.
Checkmate.
It holds your algorithm. Your algorithm. That is not like weird anime girls streaming.
これがわらわからそなたへの手向けだ。心置きなく眠れ。
Goodbye, Kinzo. What was that? What was that laughter? He's dying. I was gonna take a sippy of water. Kinzo suddenly stood up and laughed like an opera singer facing a full crowd and spreading his arms, as though he had succeeded in a century-long plan. What? What? Thanks for the panties. Dead laugh. Spit crimson. Crimson flames poured out from inside him, spitting even out of his mouth, ears, and nose. All at once, his body was wrapped in hellfire. Kinzo kept laughing. Jesus. The more he laughed, the more the hellfire spewed from his entire body and began to char him. And those flames became a brilliant light, dazzling shone on the various magic tools throughout the room, making the distorted shadows dance across the walls. Hans, get the flame werfer! Like, how did they do this? It must have been one of the servants, right? Did they have a flamethrower? What the fuck? And those shadows looked like the dead in hell, watching over Kinzo in ecstasy as he burned. And for one who had made a contract with the witch, it was an extremely fitting end. In accordance with those terms, after laughing and holding in the roaring flames for some time, Kinzo flopped to the ground as though he was a puppet whose strings had been cut. Flammenwerfer! Flammenwerfer. Ah, well, he's dead. Those incredible blazing flames disappeared as though he'd been completely burned up. I like that it still says that Kinzo's talking. It still says Ushiromiya Kinzo. And afterwards, nothing remained but a festering and burned corpse that one could hardly bear to look at. Wait, didn't this also happen in the first episode? Like, he wasn't one of the first sacrifices, but yeah, he got burned. Well. Well. Wait, he didn't like Kinzo? Because it's fun. Oh, is she gonna kill them too? Yeah, because she's cute.
すっかり怯えさせてしまいましたね。
わらわはつくづくカノンとは仲良くなれぬのだ。
Yeah, Kanon doesn't like her. That's so weird, isn't it? The fuck is happening to the sky, guys? It's like gray red outside. What the? Is it gonna storm soon? What is happening?
So 嫌いでもないというのにね。
Am I suddenly on Oshiromi Island? On Rokkenjima Island? Hell? Beatrice grinned. Kanon vainly averted his gaze, obviously unhappy. His reaction was so different from what he wanted to do that it made the witch and her butler laugh.
Kanon, Beatrice 様の御前であるぞ。
Yeah, Kanon. Shut the hell up. Yeah.
ああ、構わぬぞ、源氏。好きに言わせてやれ。わらわは寛大である。
Yeah, she's so gracious.
何が寛大だ。
わらわは死にゆく者にはいつだって寛大である。
He's about to die. He's one of the first sacrifices. He's one of the first sacrifices. Let's go. Kanon was taken aback by that creepy laughter. Beatrice wasn't here just to take Kinzo's life. The first twilight required 6 sacrifices. Kinzo alone wasn't nearly enough. And they just casually walked in here. Let's go.
安心せよ、カノン。そなたらがここに訪れたから生贄に選ばれるのではない。生贄に選ばれているからこそ、ここに呼ばれているんじゃないか。
That's still only 4 sacrifices though. Who are the other 2? Beatrice!
なんだと。
Their instincts were good enough to spot her meaning instantly. 6 sacrifices were required for the first twilight. Kinzo, how many more would you need to add up to 6? Oh, we're doing math again, guys. We're doing math again. Okay, guys, we have 1 Kinzo. We need 5 more sacrifices. No, sorry. We have 1 Kinzo. We need 6 sacrifices in total. How many more sacrifices do we need to reach 6? In this mansion, the number 5 instantly made them think of the number of servants here.
それがお望みですか。
5.1
感謝せよ、家具どもよ。
家具ども。
そなたたちの苦難の日々は今宵ようやく終わりを迎えた。それを告げに訪れたわらわに感謝せよ。
かしこまりました。それをお望みでしたら。
They're like, Genji agreed to the witch's heartless announcement with his usual demeanor without raising an eyebrow.
親方様亡き後はベアトリーチェ様が我らの主
He's averting his eyes though, look at him.
その求めに応じるのが我らの最後の務めだ
Bom, bom.
シャノ、カノ、今日までよく使えた
What the fuck?
その廊下にこれにて終わりだ
What the hell?
源氏はさすがですね
Genji's like, ah, whatever. Come on, get this over with.
同じ家具としてあなたを誇
So
りに
when I see how
思い
the
ます
sky yesterday, my place was looking like the storm rain is in Discord. Oh, I will look at that later.
シャノ、異論はないか
Okay, so she also doesn't care. Okay.
指輪を贈られたそうだな
Omedetou!
それでもなお未練はないか
家具の身に過ぎた幸福でした。
Oh my god.
指輪を頂戴しただけで、私の思いはすでに達せられております。
What the fuck? Shannon couldn't take quite as much of a philosophical view as Genji. There probably were regrets left in her heart. She probably wanted to spend a little more warm time with the person she cared for, George. She released herself from that. She took a single deep breath and a blank expression rose to her face.
それでよい
Okay.
シャノンがそこまでの落ち着きを得るとは少し驚きで
Okay,
した
so just Canon will
あ
fight,
なたも家具として達観したようですね
and they will just kill Kumasawa-san and the other dude, right?
惚れた男と夜も共にできず少しは悔し涙をこぼさんのか
He's talking about the eggs,
退
guys!
屈な女よ
No sex for Shannon.
ベアトリーチェ様ごときに、この気持ちはわかりません。
She's dissing her.
私たちの命をご所望でしたら、どうぞお受け取りください。
I really think she hates
私
Beatrice.
たちは慎んでそのお務めを全うします。
それでいいよくぞ
Okay, that was good.
ベアトリーチェ様の苦手なタイプのようで
最近小やつめはだいぶ達観しよった
Eh?
どうも前回いじめすぎたようだそれを言ったらバトラもか
That is true.
わらわはまだぬるいのか
A little bit.
それとも追い詰め方が下手なのか
Nah.
いずれにせよ面白みのないやつよ
Yeah, she kinda has no fun. That is true.
しかしお前はまだわらわを楽しませてくれ
Canon
そう
will
だよ
definitely
な
entertain her. Nah!
カノン
Canon Beatrice!
カノン君、
Who's gonna fight? Is he gonna fight against Ronov? Compared to the two who had taken a far-sighted approach, there was a painful anguish on Kanon's face. Kan was still far too young to accept his demise after being told of it by a suddenly appearing witch.
カノン
Canon.
わらわは退屈を何より嫌う
Let's go!
そしてお前を除く二人が素直に死を受け入れるもので
Fight!
面白くない
Fight!
だからそなたにはわらわの期待を裏切らないでもらいたいものだ
Fight!
僕を慰み者にしようというのか
Yes, she is. She is. Ken realized that he was being provoked. However, no matter how furiously anger spurred him on, his opponent was a witch. He was a furniture. He had a chance of victory from the beginning, but the witch was expecting that he'd struggle in vain and writhe around. And was even looking forward to it. Always. Just thinking about that was frustrating enough to get his blood boiling. Was disappointing the witch by refusing to resist like the other two. The only way he could strike back at her? But he's still a baby.
煉獄の七姉妹が長女ルシファー
Lucifer!
いでよ
Yes, let's go, Lucifer!
傲慢のルシファー、ここに。
Okay.
カノン家具に魔女と戦えというのも酷な話よそなたがいくら怒りに駆られようとも 賞賛のない戦いでは希望も持てまい。無論勝ち目のない戦いではわらわも退屈というもの。ならば家具は家具。
I would have thought she would use Ronov.
家具同士で決着をつけてはどうか。
He's still gonna lose.
それならば勝てる希望も持てるであろう。
Let's go.
恐れながらベアトリーチェ
He
様、
doesn't want to do it.
私がそのような出来損ないの家具に劣るようなことがありましょう
Man,
か。
those sisters.
こんな可愛い子に私が万一にも負けるようなことなど。
Oh, she thinks that kind of cute.
我が家具煉獄の七杭を打ち破ってみせよ。
Let's go. See you around, Tetsu. Boy, boy. Yeah, we'll look at them later off the stream.
見事打ち破ってみせたなら。
See you, boy,
う
boy.
ん、そうだな。13人の生贄を逃れることのできる5人をそなたに自由に決めさせてや
Oh,
る。
then he will let Jessica
そ
escape,
なたの
right?
推薦する5人をわらわは無条件にて黄金鏡に迎え入れる。
Oh.
それならばどうか。
Let's go. Kanon understood that he was being provoked. However, the witch's offer was very tempting. By this point, Kanon couldn't care less about this evil ceremony the witch and the rest were trying to carry out. On the contrary, it was much more important that he remain alive so that he could be invited to the Golden Land. Have his wish granted by Beatrice there.
そなたは家具は嫌だと泣いたな。そなたの望み
Oh,
叶えてやろうぞ。
wait, you will free him?
枕を濡らしてまで望んだ人間の体を与えてやろうぞ。
Eh?
どうだ？
Eh?
そうすればジェシカとも結ばれるぞ。
She's just mocking
お
him.
お、ちょうどよい。
Oh god,
黄
Beatrice.
金鏡へ招ける5人にジェシカとそなたを推薦すればよい。自分だけが幸せになることに抵抗があるならば、さらにシャ
Oh
ノ
my
ンと
god.
その思い人であるジョージを加えればよい。義理があるならばさらに源氏も加えればよい。
Oh, she's messing with them.
おー
Oh!
これで5人だ。十分ではないか、カノン。
He's so gonna
これ
lose.
だけのご褒美があれば。
No, he's gonna lose, isn't he?
そなたはわらわを退屈させはしないよな。
Oh, won't this be like super interesting then? Because in episode 2 we had like this premise. Okay, it has to be like one of the servants because all the servants were alive at one point. But this time, I guess all the servants will be dead. Ah,
どうせ戯れよ。
yep, she is.
耳を貸す必要はない。
Let's go.
僕は嫌だ。
Are you okay with this, Nesan? Beatrice couldn't hide her evil smile at those words.
僕は嫌だ。幸せになりたい。家具なんてもう嫌だ。
お
人間になって
Interesting.
普通の恋がしたい。僕も姉さんのように海が青いってことを知りたい
Without
んだ。
love, it cannot be seen, guys.
若いですね。
Let's go. He's gonna die. It's the sad music, guys.
だから若者は好きなのだ。
It's the sad music.
源氏、シャノンは下がれ。カノン、ルシファーは前へ。
Let's go.
仰せのままに。
One versus one. PvP. Let's go. Whoop. Oh, here we go. Is it gonna be World End Dominator again?
気に入らないわ。
Mm-hmm.
ベアトリーチェ様は無理でも。
Whoa.
私にだったら勝てるかもしれないという見下しが。最高に気に入らないわ。
Oh, she hates him. That's probably humiliating for Lucifer. But at the same time, she was also happy that she was lucky enough to have this adorable prey all to herself.
恋。魔女の家具。いつまでも僕を見くびることができると思うな。
No, I don't think he can win. Oh, wait, what kind of music is this? Let's go. Oh, oh. Look, she has a way longer sword. Did I bling bling bling? Look, swing. He's gonna lose. Oh! Oh, she's angry. Oh, she's angry. No. Eh.
さあさあバトラー
Sa.
楽しい見せ物の時間
It
だ
is. It kinda is. Not gonna lie, it kinda is. And now the even funnier thing is, it will be all the servants dead.
またおかしなことになりやがった。魔法バトルなんて認めてたまるかよ。
Magic battle. Whee! Let's go.
ほらほら目をつむらずにちゃんと見ろよ
Yeah, let me look at it.
ほらほらほらほら
Ora,
魔法
ora.
だよ家具だよ
She's mocking
そ
him.
なたがどんなにわらわや魔法の存在を否定しようともほらほらほらほらほらほらこうして目の前でブオンブオンカキンカキンやられちゃ台無しだよなほらほらほらほら
She's enjoying this
もう
way too
思考
much,
なんて
guys.
止めちまえよ魔法はあるんだって
Well, it does, but I don't think it happened with
これはファ
magic.
ンタジーなんだって目を閉じるなよしっかり見ろよほらほらほらほらほら
Oh, dumb da.
畜生畜生魔女を認めない魔法を認めない
Let's
で
go.
もこんなにあからさまにやられちまったらなんだっていやいいん
I
だ
think it goes like this. She's showing him all this magic mumbo jumbo stuff, but in reality, it didn't happen like this. She's just showing him like all of this weird stuff.
クソクソクソクソ
ほら
Oh, Jesus.
目を背けるなよしっかり見ろよ
It's always so creepy.
魔法はあるんだよファンタジーなんだよ推理ごっことかやめちまえよ知ってんだよ
Oh,
ものを考えんの本当は苦手なんだろ
same.
やめちまえやめちま
Oh, she's gonna break
え
him.
ほらほらどうせファンタジーどうせファンタジー
Jesus Christ.
うるせえうるせえうるせえ
Bonk.
俺に話しかけるんじゃね
Let's go. Who's gonna win? Oh,
こいつ意地になっちゃって
she's gonna kill him.
私になら勝てるなんて思い上がりをしたことを今すぐ床に這いつくばって謝ってごらんなさいそうしたら特別に許してあげてもいいわよ
Noogie.
生きながら生皮を剥がして絶命するまで全身を鞭打ってのたうち回らすのを特別に許してあげてもいいわ
Oh,
よ
she's already telling him how she will kill him. Oh God.
可愛い子なんだから謝っちゃいなさいよ
Cute. Please
そうし
apologize.
たらあなただけは最高に素敵な気分の中で優しく優しく行かせてあげる
Jesus, she's insane.
黙れ魔女の家具お前と問答するつもりはない
Then don't talk to her.
私なんか眼中にないと
It's
いうの
making her
ね
angry. Uh-oh.
気に入らないわイフを感じないその目
Ooh, she does like it.
本当に気に入らないわ
Ba-ba-bam, ba-ba-dam, bum.
カノン君
Dum, dum, dum.
あやつサタンの時よりも筋がいいで
Oh
はない
wait, she's talking about episode 2 right now.
だから人間は恐ろしいのです。たまに魔女にまでなり悪魔を羊扱いにしたりいたしますよ。
Eh? He's talking about Beatrice.
わらわはどちらを応援すればよいというのか。
He was talking about Beatrice.
こいつ私と互角に渡り合うというの？
Oh?
僕を見くびるな。
Wait, is he actually
お
gonna
前にそ
win?
のおごりがある限り、僕には決して勝てない。
Wasn't she like the stake of the stake of pride?
私がこの煉獄の七姉妹が長女ルシファーを指して
Oh?
決して勝てないと？
Is she gonna win? Or is he gonna
こ
win?
の思い上がりが！
Oh, she's angry. Oh. Ah, my eyes. Ah, this is like Beat Saber, guys. This is like Beat Saber. Wait. Kana was desperately trying to stay alive and he had a strong desire to become human. Lucifer didn't feel anything stronger than a slight desire to play. So that led to an inevitable result. It was a result that could be reached by the power of humans. Wait! Power of the heart. Ugh, believe in the heart of the cards.
お前は僕に決して勝てない。
Really? Wait, so we're back to it could be the servants. The glowing red curve extended straight out from Kanon's arm, pointing at Lucifer's throat just beneath the tip of her chin.
何よこれ。
It's gonna die.
この私がこんなの何かの間違いよ。
As she ground her teeth in irritation, she tried to deny the true right before her eyes. No matter how much she believed in her own superiority, it didn't change the facts right in front of her. Wait, he won?
やるなあ、カノン。見事だ。わらわを退屈させなかった。それに比べ、わらわの家具のなんと情けないことか。
Oh no.
ルシファー、お嬢様を退屈させていますよ。やはりあなたには荷が勝ちすぎた相手でしたか。
失望するぞ、七食いの長女。
She's like this to everyone. What the hell? Guys, what the fuck? It would have seemed like mere rebuke to an outsider. However, furniture serving the witch knew what kind of severe treatment was promised by that rebuke, and understood what had been left unsaid. She's gonna get punished. Whoa, no screaming here, lady. Oof. She howled. Abandoning her last bit of pride, she made her body explode, exposing her true form. One was a demon stake which bounced off the walls surrounding the room. Oh, I don't think she will be able to do that.
私の姿をもはや追うこともできないくせに、もう遊ばないよ。本気で怒ったわよ。お前の心臓を
Wait, is the match over or not? Wait, is she allowed to do
ぶ
that?
っすりざっくり貫いて、真っ赤な血の噴水を天井にまで届かせてやるよ。
Okay.
死ね
Okay. Because. Just because, wait. Haven't you met all of the sisters? Haven't you met all of the sisters in Noros? Like, look. Haven't you met these? There she is. Haven't you met them? Hello? Hello? Why is it? Oh, there we go. Haven't you met them? Oh, okay. Yeah, same. To be honest, wait, let me quickly save. To be honest, same. Is she allowed to do that? Wait, what? Who's dead? After playing about wildly for some time, with the speed approaching the limits of what human eye could follow, Lucifer flew at Kanon's heart. She could tell that it was Kan's blood by the sweet taste of it. But she quickly noticed one thing. She hadn't pierced his heart. Oh? Was it his arm?
これだから人間は恐ろしい。 紅茶はいかがですかな。
今はよい。
What is happening?
紅茶もいらぬほどに面白い。
What is happening?
カノ君。
おごったな。だからお前は僕に勝てないんだ。
Wait, did he also put like something in her heart? The floor was stained with dripping blood. It really was Kanon's blood. But it wasn't flowing out of his chest. Kanon had sacrificed his own left hand to protect his heart. Oh. Wait, did he win? Lucifer was arrogant, even though she'd been given enough time to realize that this was an opponent capable of cornering her. In her pride, she had believed him to be worthless. She had gotten careless, so just as she had announced, she had aimed for his chest, trying to pierce his heart. Because she was arrogant, she hadn't even thought of aiming for somewhere other than the place she had announced. No, maybe she had thought about it a little. However, her pride would not allow her to aim for a different spot. After all, she was Lucifer of Pride. Kanon was standing the pain, grasped the demon stake, sticking deep in his left hand strongly with his right hand, and pulled it out. When she heard the sound of breaking bones and even more blood dripping down, Shannon looked away reflexively. There was an air hole in the back of the pierced hand so big you could clearly see through the other side. Ugh! Kanon's face was filled with pain. But right now, he had won without a doubt. Oh, she's crying! The demon stake he was gripping with his right hand turned back into Lucifer again, so that Kanon was now gripping exactly where her neck was. Ow! Oh, she's crying! Look at her! Aww! I kind of feel sorry for her now.
Beatrice.
Kanon didn't hold back at all with the hand gripping Lucifer's throat. She had challenged him again after the fight had already been decided. Enter? I think he's gonna enter. Kanon had no obligation to be considerate. Ooh. But even so, Kanon released the witch's furniture. Wait, what? Was it his naive humanism, his pity for another furniture, or a final bit of respect to the witch? In any case, when she was released, Lucifer fell face down on the ground, retching and moaning over the pain in her throat.
お見事ですよ、カノン。あなたの奮闘により、金蔵の研究の正しさが一つ実証されました。
Ronov was clapping his hands. To Kanon, who had won at great cost and had a wound on his left hand that wouldn't close, Ronov's applause only felt like mockery.
人の心はあらゆる可能性を秘める。いやはやこれだから人間は恐ろしい。あっぱれであるぞカノン。そなたは勝利した。見事だ。
Wait, so who's gonna die then? Who's gonna die then?
大丈夫？カノン君。
Shannon ran up to him and wrapped a handkerchief around his left hand, which was still spraying blood. Is he still gonna die though?
実に見事である。わらわも少しは番狂わせを期待した。それを裏切らぬとは、そなたは誠に素晴らしき家具であるぞ。見直した。正直見直したぞ。
Just a teeny tiny bit, right?
約束を忘れてはい
No,
な
I
いだ
think she always also promises, right?
もちろん忘れてはおらぬぞ。魔女も悪魔も非道ではある。だがしかし、契約に限っては人間などを呼ばぬほどに高潔だ。わらわは保護にはせぬ。そなたが勝利したなら、13人の生贄を逃れることができる5人を自由に決める権利を保証し。
Okay, let's go.
ベアトリーチェ様。
ベアトリーチェ。
破れたわけでは。
Oh. That's kind of cute. Not gonna lie, that's kind of cute. When Beatrice waves her pipe, heaven and earth turned over just for Lucifer. Oh. So as a horrible natural result, she fell onto the ceiling. The ceiling doesn't seem that high to people standing on the floor. However, people who fall on an upside down and head first usually don't agree. What the fuck? She's like a little child. Beatrice waved her pipe again. When she did, the magic that had been affecting Lucifer was released. So as a horribly natural result, this time she fell properly back onto the floor. Bonk. Love it. Oh no. Oh no, she's crying.
何を怯えておるか。わらはもはや許したぞ。
おHas she?
さて、カノン。続けようではない。
Okay, Kano has to choose 5 people. Let's see.
何をだ。まさか彼女にとどめを刺せとでも言うつもりなのか。
Oh shit.
ああ、違う違う。
No, 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 no. It's the 5 people, right?
まだ終わっちゃいないだろうが。
Wait, he actually has to kill her?
何をだ。はぐらかすな。
Wait, can Lucifer still kill him?
わらわは確かにそなたと約束したぞ。
Wait, what's gonna... Oh?
わらわの家具。煉獄の七杭を打ち破ったなら。
Oh, all of the 7 stakes! She just mentioned all of them. There, the 7 stakes of purgatory. That... Oh, I thought that... Oh...
さあさあおいでなさい。
She's still gonna die.
不甲斐なき長女の6人の妹たち。
Oh. Well, hi. I was about to say that's like a color palette. Look. The air spilled with shrill laughter, and as a golden splash scattered about, the remaining 6 sisters of purgatory showed themselves. All the 7 sisters of purgatory were here after Kana was able to defeat one only by sacrificing his left arm. By now, Kana regretted his thoughtlessness in accepting the witch's challenge. He had been foolish to assume that a game against the witch would be on even footing.
お姉様、どうして床に這いつくばってるの？
Hi.
お前たち。
Oh.
だからお姉様はダメなのよ。長女を偉そうに名乗るくせに上っ面だけなのよ。
Oh wow.
まったく。ルシファーお姉様一人の集体が私たちへの評価
Oh,
を
they're
下げる
so gonna kill Kana now.
恥を知りなさいな。この未熟者が。
Whoa. Oh no, she's getting bullied.
カロン君、すごいすごい。
Beelzebub, what the fuck?
でも、いい気にならないことよ。ルシファーお姉様なんて威張ってるだけで姉妹の子じゃ大したこ
Oh,
と
come
ない
on,
ん
it
だか
will
ら。
be 6 against 1 now.
だからルシファー姉は何もしなくていいといつも言っている。お姉様は威張ってだけいればいい。荒事はすべて優秀な私たちで片付けるのだから。
Whoa, they're all dissing
お姉
her.
様、どうする？私たちはお姉様のプライドを尊重して、そのボロボロの体で再び挑むのを期待して、
Oh my
手
god.
出しをしないつもりなんだ
Oh
け
my
れど。
god, they're all dissing her.
でも、カノン君は強いわよね。
Guys.
今のお姉様じゃ、もうどうあがいても勝ち目はないわよね。
Shit.
お前たち。
Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy.
やれやれ。いつも賑やかな姉妹たちであるな。今は仲違いをしている場合か。そなたらは7人揃ってこその煉獄の7姉妹であろうが。仲良くしてわらわの仕事を遂行せよ。
Okay, let's go. Oh my god, poor Kanon. Also poor Lucifer.
私たち妹の力が借りたいなら言ってよ。お姉様の口から助けを求める言葉が聞きたいの。
Jesus, those sisters, what the fuck?
私はこれ以上苦労する気か。
Oh, what?
愚かでひ弱で見苦しくて
Oh, Leviathan, what the
情け
fuck?
ない。
What the fuck,
この
Leviathan?
長女のルシファーをどうか妹の皆様お助けくださいって。
What the fuck?
ねえ聞かせてよ。それを聞かせてくれたら助けてあげる。それでいいわよねみんな。
Oh, wow.
お前たち
They are like the Oshiromiya siblings, not gonna lie.
おのれ
The seven sisters of Purgatory anonymously closed in on their worthless sister, abusing her. Even Kanon, who had been fighting for his life until a second ago, couldn't bear to look at it.
私がそのようなことを
Oh,
口にできるものかよ。
that's so evil.
早くせよ。どうせお前一人では拉致があかぬわ。早く七姉妹にてカノンを撃て。
Oh my god. He's also enjoying the
そう
show.
どうしましたかルシファー。
They're all bullying her. She's like
お
Rosa.
嬢様の命令ですよ。
ひどい。
Shannon, you look like Kanon. After grinding her teeth over and over after hearing her sister's curses, Lucifer trembled all over and answered her sister's request. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
愚かで
Don't do it.
ひ弱で
Oh
見苦しくて
no. I feel so sorry for her, guys.
情けない。
Jesus.
情けない。この
Oh
長女
no.
ルシファーをどうか
Oh. Wow. Wow. I feel so sorry for her. Oh, the girl known as Pride was finally unable to endure the words she was saying and broke down crying. However, the six younger sisters kept giggling cold-heartedly. God. Okay, here we go.
ちょっと泣いてごまかさないで。
え？
まだ言い切ってない。
Wait, there was more?
もう十分だろう。さあ姉妹たち、我らの力を見せてやろう。
私は全部聞かなきゃ満足しないわよ。
Whoa, Mama, what the
ほら
fuck?
ほらお姉様、続けてよ。もう十分よ。
Okay, let's go.
さあ、この屈辱は姉妹全員の
Let's
屈
go!
辱。生かして返しはしないわよ。
Let's go!
さて、哀れな家具をどのように遊んでやろうかしら。
Who will be... It will be the other
素
ones,
敵
right?
な
Where
提
are
案
they?
はある？
Hey, hey.
ベルゼは仲良く7人でカノン君を分けっこしたらいいと思います。
Oh my god.
良い提案だな。それでなら姉妹でみんな仲良し。
なら私頭部ね。手足はあんたらにあげるわ。やだやだ、ダメ。私が頭なの。
I get the head.
そんな約束意味があるわけないでしょ。早い者勝ちに決まってるわ。
Oh my god! This is just torture.
どんな殺され方がいいか、カノン君の提案があったら教えてね。
The hell?
7姉妹でとびっきりの殺し
What the
方
hell?
をして
They
あ
are
げる。
definitely Beatrice's furniture. Like, what? He's like, oh.
ここまで恥をかかせたんだもの。八つ咲きでも足りない。
Oh, wait, she...
百咲きにしてくれ。
Oh, shit! She's still gonna fight!
行くよお前たち。
Okay, let's go! Oh, God. Oh, my... Oh my god! Guys, how would you feel if 7 of those nice ass quote-unquote onesans would come at you? The 7 of them burst at once. They had no intention of playing or boasting. This time they would genuinely follow their master's order. Take Kanan down swiftly. The 7 sisters jumped around the room faster than the eye could see, examining how they could best kill Kanan. They tortured Kanan with a cruel giggle, sometimes making close pass at him. They kept scraping his arms, shoulders, and cheeks, gradually carving red letters into his body. At that moment, Shannon dashed up behind him, holding onto him so that she blocked the way to his body at least a little. Oh right, she had this thing. She had like great defense, didn't she? At the same time, a red cylinder wrapped around the two of them, like a beam of light sent from heaven. That cylinder repelled the evil ones who tormented Kanan. Oi! Oi! Oh my god, here we go. Oh, is she gonna kill Shannon now?
ベアトリーチェ様、シャノンを私たちの獲物にしても？ああ、構わんぞ、好きにしろ。
And Genji is just standing there like, okay.
お前たちの悪事記にはカノン一人では足らなかろうしな。
ありがたき幸せ。さあ、シャシャリ出てきたことを後悔させてやろう。
Okay, let's go. Oh my god, look at her face! What the fuck? Yo. Okay, now I kinda want a burger.
バカね。それよりあの結界を破る方が先でしょう。
Kinda want a burger now, guys. What about
先
you?
に仕事しなさい。
Hi. As a horrible and natural first action, the 7 sisters began to destroy the barrier Shannon had created. Shannon's barrier certainly was strong, was powerful enough to impress even Beatrice. With its strength, frail furniture would turn to dust just by touching it, and it was firm like a tree with deep roots. And no matter how big a tree gets, it will eventually surrender to a saw or a hatchet. For the 7 sisters, chopping down Shannon's barrier would be annoying but not impossible. Oh. Oh. It sounded like beetles jumping about drew even fiercer and filled the room. What does jumping beetles sound like? The red barrier began to be cut up and eroded away as though with a hatchet, saw, and no, a chainsaw by now.
Orokana. 君の結界ではその子たちを防ぎきれないことは知っていたでしょうに。なぜ？
I don't know.
見過ごせないからです。
Boy. As Shannon covered Kanan, who was already at his limits, sprawled on the floor, she spoke back resolutely.
シャシャリでなければ眠るような死を与えてやる。
Now she will get tortured.
なぜわざわざ七姉妹の前に身をさらすのか。死は同じではないぞ。
That is true.
苛烈な死は死してなお苛
That
む
is
ぞ。
true.
どうぞお好きなように。
お？
あなたがしたいことを好きにするように、私もしたいことを好きにしたまでです。
I'm not really a fan of Shannon. I don't know. See, Beatrice is also not a fan of her.
どうにもそなたはこのところ面白みに欠けるな。
Exactly, she's super boring.
恋というやつは達するかどうかのあたりが一番面白い。達してしまった後の女はさながら産卵を終えた鮭のごとしか。そなたにはもう飽きた。
ありがとう。魔女から聞ける言葉で最も嬉しい言葉です。
Shut your trap, Shannon! Don't make fun of Beatrice.
ならせめて最後に藁を思いっきり喜ばせる死に方をしてみせろよ。七姉妹よ、聞こえたな。
No.
シャノンの殺し方
Shit, she's pissed, guys. Guys, she's really, really pissed.
シャノン
Oh shit.
申し訳ございません。やはり私には源氏様の高みには至り
Oh,
ませんでした。
she's pissed.
姉さんはバカだ。僕なんか放っておけば姉さんまでひどい目に遭うことは。
Oh, Beatrice is pissed.
ううん。いいの。ジョージ様に指輪をもらって
George-sama.
女として生きられた。あなたをかばって姉として生きられた。私のせいはすべてこれで未練なく全うした。
イライラするぜ。その達観が本当に
It
イラ
is!
つ
It's
くぜ。
also pissing me off.
だから家具なんだよ。お前からは人間の匂いがしねえんだよ。わらわを見ろよ。わらわこそ人間だろうが。
Oh my god, she's snapping.
家具のくせにわらわよりも完成されたかのような達観したかのようなことを言うんじゃねえ。
Oh, they're like natural enemies, aren't they?
醜い。その未練があなたの正体なの。
Yeah, I think she never really experienced love herself.
未練じゃねえ。
Oh my god.
それが生きるってもんだ。
Bonk.
指輪もらったから死んでもいいとか。理解でき
Oh my
ねえ。
god.
さっぱりがっかり愕然呆然全然ダメだぜ。
She's snapping.
お嬢様少し品がないか
Thanks, Renov.
うるさいわカル
She's pissed.
シャノン。
Oh my god.
楽に死なせてもらえると思うなよ。
Oh, Jesus.
舌を噛むなら今のうちだ。
Oh god. Okay.
哀れね。もしも私の目にあなたのその姿が映っ
Shut
て、
your
そんな
crab.
醜さに
No, she's not ugly.
安心しろよ。てめえはそれよりさらにめちゃくちゃぐちゃぐちゃに生きながら醜く潰してやるから
Oh,
よ。
she's so cornered, Beatrice, that is. She's so... Oh my god. Oh. At that time, Genji softly entered the red barrier. Perhaps that barrier didn't block those without ill intent. Then, Genji gently held her from behind. Oh, what? And covered her eyes with his right... Oh...
源氏様。
Oh, he doesn't want her to suffer, does he?
もう十分
Is he killing her?
だ。先に休みなさい。
Oh,
はい。ありがとうございます。
oh, he doesn't want Beatrice to kill her brutally. After that, Genji softly pressed his left hand near her collarbone. As he did, emanating from that area, crimson stain gently spread out. Oh, I bet Beatrice will be so pissed right now. She will be so pissed when Genji removed his hand. Bright red, fresh blood oozed out of there. Only happened for the first instant and was shaped like a crimson rose. Oh, Beatrice will be so pissed. And when he removed his right hand, covering her face, there was a peaceful expression there as though she was sleeping. And then she fell softly, silently, and slept. She's gonna be so pissed. Her soul had already been sent to a world where the malicious witch and her furniture could not reach her. No matter how evilly they tortured her, the scene left Beatrice and the Seven Sisters stunned. Only Ronov wore a mysterious smile. Then Genji leaned over Kanon, who was crouching on the floor. Oh, is he gonna kill him too?
よく頑張った。
Oh, he's gonna kill him
お
too.
前ももう休む。
Oh no, will Genji get tortured?
はいありがとうございます
What the?
検事様
Just as he had done with Shannon, he softly covered Kanon's eyes with his hand. Then gently pressed the area around Kanon's collarbone with his other hand. When his hand was removed with the lightness of a feather, There was a crimson rose there. Ah! Ugh. Guys, stop that. But the rose shape quickly turned into the stain of bright red blood pouring out. Oh, they're all gonna be so pissed. Oh, they will torture him. Let them at Beatrice. Wait, he's impressed? Okay.
ありがとうございます。それではベアトリーチェ様。
Wait, is he gonna kill himself now?
これをもって私の最後のお務めとし、おいとまをさせていただきます。
Wait, where's my spectacle? Yeah, see, she's also pissed now. Yeah, well.
この二人をギッタギタのぐっちゃぐちゃにしたかった分。
Yes.
そなたがそれを変わるのであろうね。
Beatrice faced him with an unsatisfied expression. Voronov spoke quietly to Genji with a soothing smile.
ご苦労でした。
Oh!
あなたは私の最高のしもべです。
He's killing him.
これまでの労をねぎらうに値する。
Oh, God damn it!
あなたへの最後の褒美として取
You're
らせましょう。
all ruining the fun. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
おい、勝手な真似を。
Too late. When Voronov snapped his fingers, Genji slumped to the floor like a puppet with its string cut. Suddenly and yet gently. He crumpled, falling into sleep that no witch could call him back from. God damn it! It was as filled with kindness as the sleep he had given Shannon and Kono. Wait, what about Kumasawa-san and the other dude? Oh no.
なんだよ、ロノウェイ。
Exactly.
拍子抜けでつまらぬぞ。
She's like a pouting little child.
お嬢様は偉大なる大魔女ではございませ
She
ん
is.
か。この程度気に留めるほどにもござい
Oh,
ません。
come on.
シャノンごときの挑発で頭に血を上らせるなどらしくもない。
That's true, but it's Shannon we're talking about. She clicked her tongue. Bye. What was that? Had Beatrice so irritated? She's still unable to remove the thorn of Shannon's words. Yeah, I think it's the love poured. Ronald laughed lightly as though lamenting the complexity of humanity and a woman's heart and ordered the seven sisters to go. After all, there were still 2 sacrifices left for the first twilight. The seven sisters disappeared in ecstasy. Oh no, poor Kumasawa-san. Oh no, but this is a great point to stop, guys. This is a great point to stop. Wait, that's like 2 minutes. That's like 2 minutes. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay, so I guess these 2 people got killed off. Oh. No, we're gonna read that next time. We're gonna read that next time. We're gonna read that next time. Next week. Oh. Thank you so much for watching, guys. So next week we will finally have the completed first Twilight. And then we shall see. We shall see. Hope you're gonna have a great rest of day, evening, morning, nighttime, afternoon, whatever time zone you're from. And maybe I will see you around on the YouTubes or on Twitch. Bye bye.